Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome, welcome one and all to our final stream of the Game 1 matchups here. It is our last game. It is my San Antonio Spurs versus the Portland Trail Blazers. I cannot tell you how fired up I am for this game. Holy smokes, man. I wish I was actually there. And you know what? I might even drop one of the games so that I actually can go there with my wife. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Football Nation. I am so glad that you are able to join me. It has been a gauntlet here, but this is broadcast number 4 today. 4th broadcast of the day, guys. 4th broadcast of the day. Made my husband like and subscribe, said Jagular. Let's go, Jagular. Appreciate that. Guess that Red Bull worked, says Lebowski. It sure did. Where's the white jersey, says CJ Banning. Honestly, right now, bro, it does not matter. I've got the jersey downstairs, but the Spurs are wearing the Fiesta colors today, so I guess it really doesn't make a difference. Spurs at home wearing Fiesta blue, and I am fired up. Okay, we got some stuff to talk about right now, ladies and gentlemen. Couple things that we got to bring up. Right now they are introducing the players here. Let's talk about the San Antonio Spurs starting 5. Starting 5 for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama wearing the number 1 on his chest. Getting up off the bench right now, it is Wemby, our MVP. Julian Champagnie, who now holds the San Antonio Spurs record for the most three-point shots ever made in a single season, passing up Danny Green's record. We've also got Devin Vassell and Stephon Castle, who's going to make all defensive team, and De'Aaron Fox, who is an absolute stud. The San Antonio Spurs, all of the players that you're seeing right now out of these starters are averaging 10 or more points, and my San Antonio Spurs should be whooping up on this game. This is such a good one. They've got the Fiesta colors, old school, all the way around the arena. Look at this San Antonio crowd right now, bro. Let's go. Okay, that's the starters for San Antonio, and the bench is also really good with Luke Cornett, Harrison Barnes, Carter Bryant, Keldon Johnson, and Dylan Harper right now. This unit is nasty. On the other side, our opponents, know your opponent, ladies and gentlemen, Donovan Clingan, Deni Avdija. You've got, you're going to have Kamara right here, Timani Kamara, Drew Holiday, and Scoot Henderson for the Portland Trail Blazers. That'll make up Portland. And, whatever, man. It's cool. It's fine. Here's Robert Williams, Jeremy Grant, Matisse Thybulle. We'll have Chris Murray and Shaden Sharp coming in off the bench. Oh, man. The crowd is huge, says Kids Kiddos. Yes, it is. Going to be a big game here today, guys. Last couple of – this is insane. This is so good. San Antonio in the postseason for the first time since 2019. My Spurs are here. Ooh, let's turn this off. My Spurs are here, and they are ready to rock and roll. Okay, we're going to turn off the red zone music and cut over to the actual Spurs game here in just a moment. Let's go to NBA. Hey, how's it going? It's a little messy in here, bud. And I'm also got – okay, sorry, babe, not the right time. Oh, come on. All right, guys, San Antonio tipping off, Klingon and Wemby. Wemby going to win the tip-off right now. I've got all kinds of trash happening here on my computer screen to get things started. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but that's okay. Let's go to the NBA. Let's go to San Antonio. Here are the Spurs. It is going to be a pass to the three-point line. Stephon Castle with the basketball. Castle out to Vassell. Vassell to Wemby. Wemby at the three-point line. He's going to Euro. He will shoot. Klingon playing good defense. It's going to be a miss for Wembanyama, and it's going to be a rebound for, looks like this is going to be Avdija, who's got the ball here. Avdija at the top of the screen. He pulls up to the three-point line, looks to Klingon. Klingon with the basketball. Back to Deni Avdija. Avdija on the run. He will drive. He will shoot. He will miss, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's Spurs ball. Okay. Spurs ball. Deni Avdija down on the ground holding his leg. Is Avdija okay? 11-19. Avdija gets up. He's going to limp away. He wanted the foul. I don't think there was any foul right there. Wemby fell down on him. That's just on accident. I don't think that was on purpose. When you got Wemby crashing down on you, that can't feel good. So both teams open up with missed shots right now. Here's the inbound pass. Julian Champagnie puts this in the hands of Stephon Castle. Castle brings the ball up court. Castle drives. He's in the paint right now. He's got space. Klingon in his face. Nice shot high up off the glass. First to score today is going to be the San Antonio Spurs. So first to score for San Antonio, you've got Stephon Castle. Looks like Jason drops the super chat right now. Jason Crump, give me one moment and I'll bring this up. Long-range shot right here for the Portland Trail Blazers as Deni Avdija gets the first shot to go. Avdija knocks it down, and I was just making a couple adjustments. Here's Wemby taking it all the way. Wemby going to miss the shot. He will try to get the putback. He will be fouled. 10:41 here left to go. So 10:41 on the clock right now. Jason, let's get your super chat up on here. Let's put it on my chat overlay. So here goes Victor Wembanyama shooting two shots. Thank you, Mario, for this. And putting up with my autistic comments earlier. Bro, Akuna Matata, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for sticking around. Wemby makes the first of the two free throws, ladies and gentlemen. Victor Wembanyama will make the first of the two free throws. Let's bring up our stat leaders here for today. You need a suntan now. Yeah, Dwayne. Bro, I already apologized for my lack of melanin. Okay, I'm not going to apologize twice. There's the second free throw. Both shots have been made by Wemby. It's 4-3. San Antonio up by 1. The Spurs up by 1. Victor Wembanyama on defense. No, oh my goodness. Klingon takes it all the way. Okay, Klingon with a jam and assist for Avdija. Here's San Antonio with the basketball. So Stephon Castle going to slow things down. Castle at the Spurs logo. Little ball movement, or off-ball movement, I should say. Step up, step back. Triple is good. Bang! Count it. So Stephon Castle knocks down the tray. Here's a good opportunity for the Portland Trail Blazers, but a bad pass from the three-point line sails out of bounds. Looked like that was a turnover right now. Short and pale is the new tall and dark. Is 6'1" short now? Gosh, where have I been? Short in the NBA. 10 minutes left to play. The ball is stolen. Here is San Antonio. Devin Vassell clears this out. It is De'Aaron Fox out to Vassell. Vassell lets it fly off the back of the rim. Nice rebound here. It's an offensive board. Stephon Castle gets it. He misses the putback. So it's 2 missed shots for San Antonio. Here come the Portland Trail Blazers. Drew Holiday to Klingon. Klingon lines up the triple. Klingon shoots. It's off the back of the rim. Holiday gets the offensive board. Deni Avdija shoots. It's off the front of the rim. Looks like another offensive board for the Portland Trail Blazers. Klingon will drive. Klingon will shoot. Klingon will score. Good effort there. We're all tied up. It's 7-7, folks. San Antonio all tied up right now. Here's De'Aaron Fox. He will move. De'Aaron Fox, nice little layup there on the left side, and it's a bucket for De'Aaron. Fox up to 2. That's his first bucket of the day. Here's a look to the right-hand side. Looks like Scoot Henderson will drive. Henderson, a bounce pass into the corner, left him wide open, and an air ball sails over. Oh, my goodness, right into the hands of Julian Champagnie. Here's a look. De'Aaron Fox for 3. Also an air ball back. What was that? Victoria drops a super, saying, I feel your excitement. You have a Spurs fan in me. Let's effing go. Let's go, Victoria. Let's go. So 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. This first quarter just getting started. Here is Deni Avdija in open space. Avdija will shoot. Avdija, nothing but net. Ties it back up with San Antonio. I got 8:40 on the clock. I'm going to add a few seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. It is Stephon Castle. Castle in the front court now. Castle at the three-point line goes to Victor Wembanyama. Wemby hanging on to it. He'll hand this over, and it's Devin Vassell. Vassell's at the three-point line. Castle will drive. Castle going to be fouled. He will shoot. No foul. You got to be kidding me. Deni Avdija gets the rebound. Avdija swing pass to the corner. The corner three is good, and San Antonio is down by 3, letting it fly. Scoot Henderson shows that he's got the range. De'Aaron Fox to Wemby. Wemby going to be fouled right now, so Wemby, hands coming in. This is a foul. Kamara is yelling at the officials right now. He needs to be careful before he picks up a technical. So you've got Kamara having words, trading words right now with the officials. Henderson with a big three-point shot. I got 15 seconds on the shot clock, 8 minutes on the game clock. There's the inbound pass, and Stephon Castle with it at the three-point line. Castle at the three-point line. Castle to Wemby. Wemby's inside. Whoops. Wemby's in the paint. Wemby will go up and shoot, and of course Victor Wembanyama will score. The score is 12-11. Portland Trail Blazers up by 1. Ball in the hands of Portland. Behind the back, it's Scoot Henderson. Henderson going to feed this one out to Klingon. Klingon works the perimeter. Klingon to Deni Avdija. Avdija on the dribble. Avdija on the drive. Avdija no-look pass to Klingon for 3. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound, De'Aaron Fox. So here's Julian Champagnie now. Champagnie will hand this over to Vassell. Vassell shoots the elbow jump shot. It's off the back of the rim. No good. And into the hands of Klingon. Klingon looks to Scoot. Scoot will let it fly. Henderson, bad shot right now. Nice rebound by Julian Champagnie. 3-on-2. Here's the pass to the corner for 3. Yes, sir! Devin Vassell for 3. 14-12 is the score. Devin Vassell buries the three-point shot. Here's Deni Avdija. Looks to the top of the screen. It's right now with Drew Holiday. Holiday at the straightaway. Covered by Vassell. Holiday lets it fly. Holiday, no good off the back of the rim, and there's going to be a collision underneath the rim. The officials are going to point in this direction, and even though there's no foul, it is Spurs ball. So the San Antonio Spurs have the basketball now. A timeout will be called, I suppose. Looks like a timeout is going to be called here by San Antonio. So the Spurs take their first full timeout of the day. We'll put 6 on the board for them. We'll put 7 on the board for Portland. And we go to our first commercial break. Wow, bro. Let's go. I am so stoked for this game. I am over the moon. Good first opening to this game, too. The first half of the first quarter has been pretty back and forth, so it doesn't feel like this is going to be a blowout game. At least not yet, but I know the Spurs got something up their sleeves. Okay, guys, here are the actual stats between both of these sides. Here are the actual stats between both of these sides, and the stats will speak for themselves, guys. The stats will speak for themselves. The Portland Trail Blazers averaging 115 per game. The San Antonio Spurs averaging 119.7 per game. Shooting the basketball at 48%. Shooting the three ball at 36%. Advantage in free throws, fast break, points in the paint, assists per game, turnovers committed, all of these advantage San Antonio. The Portland Trail Blazers can't hang on to the basketball. They average 3 assists less per game. They don't fast break and they don't score in the paint. If it's not Deni Avdija and Klingon on the court, the Portland Trail Blazers lack the depth. And that's why I love San Antonio, because it is not just the starters in this game. Looking at the defense right now, San Antonio scores 118, almost 119, scores 119 per game and gives up 111. The point differential is 8 points for San Antonio, is normally what they're beating teams out by. Meanwhile, the Portland Trail Blazers are allowing 115, even though San Antonio scores close to 120. My guess is that, it's going to be a good game for San Antonio today. Now, this is, of course, an extremely biased take, in case you could not tell. I'm going to leave it at that. Point guard comparison, you guys tell me. So Scoot versus De'Aaron Fox, who would you rather have? Now, normally this would be Damian Lillard, not Scoot Henderson. But Scoot or De'Aaron? Who do you like for this one? I like De'Aaron myself. 18 points per game, double the assists, an extra rebound over Scoot, more steals per game, dead even in blocks per game, and field goal percentage, big advantage to De'Aaron Fox. How about the shooting guard comparison when we look at the two right now? You got Drew versus Stephon Castle. It's close, but Castle technically has the advantage in every single statistical category. This is not a biased take right now. We are just looking at the stats and at the numbers. Spurs in 4, says Bag Fam. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Spurs in 4. Fox, says Robert. That's what I'm saying. Harper's better too, says Jimmy the Weasel. Yeah, Dylan Harper, who's off the bench, number 2 overall pick for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got Toumani Camara versus Devin Vassell. Vassell averaging more points, more assists per game, although admittedly Camara better at crashing the boards and better at stealing the basketball. Pretty darn close in field goal percentage. Advantage to Devin Vassell from downtown. Power forward comparison right now. You got Julian Champagny and Deni Avdija. Now, Deni Avdija, yeah, dude, this guy is different. This guy is the shining star for the Portland Trailblazers right now in the absence of Damian Lillard. And if Damian Lillard was available for this contest, it would definitely change my confidence level. I still would be pretty confident, though. Here's a beautiful shot of both Tim Duncan and David Robinson sitting next to each other front row at this game. Let's go, Timmy D. Of course, here's your center comparison, and nothing like Victor Wembanyama, man. Good try, Donovan Clingan, but it ain't Wemby. Let's go. San Antonio has the basketball. We're back on the court. Here's a shot. This shot from downtown. Devin Vassell can't get it. It's going to be an offensive rebound that's stolen by Portland. Portland with the basketball. Drew Holiday at the top of the screen. Holiday a jab step. Holiday back and forth in the corner here. He's now at the wing. He goes to Avdija. Avdija passes this to the corner. Here's the drive. One more pass and another one. This corner three on the opposite side will fly. It's a missed shot by Robert Williams. On the court right now for the San Antonio Spurs, I'm watching Stephon Castle go up and shoot. He'll be fouled. Looks like he's not going to get the shot to go, but he shoots 2 there. So here he goes to the free throw line. Stephon Castle shooting 2 shots. There you go. I wish y'all could just hear it. I love it so much. Castle's at the free throw line shooting buckets now. So Spurs up by 2. San Antonio here. Castle on the dribble. Castle after the dribble will shoot this one. We are at the free throw line. That is the first of the 2. It's now a 3-point game. It is now a 3-point game, and San Antonio has a narrow lead. Another free throw would make it a 4-point game. And I'd be a lot happier with that. Here's another one. Both free throws are good. San Antonio up 16-12. Here come the Portland Trailblazers. Trailblazers on the attack. Deni Avdija covered right now by Stephon Castle, our lockdown defender here. And there's Avdija. Nice run to the rim. He shoots. Can't get it over Wemby, though. Wemby, good pressure on the defense. Wemby behind the back on the dribble here. I see you, Wemby. He gets past Deni Avdija. Nice spin move here. Wemby to the rack, and he gets it to go. 18-12. Wemby cooking it up. Wemby cooking it up. A little round of applause right there from Timmy D. Here come the Portland Trailblazers. Okay, a pass to the three-point line. Jab step, side step, and Camara makes the move. Camara's in the paint, goes to Holiday in the three-point line. That is wet. Nice shot right there. It's actually Robert Williams who buries the three-point shot. Beautiful shot from the corner. Well done by Portland. 18-15 is the score. Castle at the three-point line. Castle backs this up. He gives it to Wemby. Wemby lines up the triple. Bang! Wemby for 3. 21-15. It's a 7-point lead for my Spurs. And it's going to be a whooping tonight. Deni Avdija going to be fouled right now. Looks like Castle's going to pick up a foul. So Castle's going to pick up a foul right now. So Deni Avdija, is it going to be against Deni Avdija? Is it going to be a charging foul or an offensive foul? Let's take a look at this. No, it's Stephon Castle who picks up the foul. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. 4-4-4, 4-4-4-4. There's only one number to remember, and that's 4. Sorry, it's like a law firm here in San Antonio, and that's like his whole shtick. The Davis Law Firm, so that you remember the phone number. It's 444-4444. All right, guys, 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go right now in this first quarter. The basketball in the hands of the Portland Trail Blazers. This thing's going to be stolen. Jeremy Grant. Oh, this goes out of bounds. Last touch by San Antonio. So, Blazers ball. Dylan Harper has checked in for San Antonio. On the court right now for my Spurs. Wemby, Vassell, Fox, Harper, Johnson. Looks like we're getting a new substitution as well. Cornette going to come in for, looks like, Wemby. So no more Wemby on the court. I do still see Wemby on the court. This is stolen. Keldon Johnson comes up with the steal. Here's the drive, and this goes out of bounds. Last touched right now by the Portland Trail Blazers. Looks like Harper was on the run, got pickpocketed right there. Good job to get their hands in by Thibault. Thibault swatting that pass away. Guys, look at how bad this – look at the color difference right now. This is awful, dude. That is so bad. Look at how white this is compared to the rest of my arm. Where is my melanin? 444 owes you some money, says Sarah. Not if you guys crank call them. Let's start the clock. All right. Back and forth, De'Aaron Fox at the three-point line. Fox will drive. Fox will hand this to Cornette, but it's going to be a foul right now. Who is this on? Looks like it's going to be on Drew Holiday. So Holiday going to pick up the foul. De'Aaron Fox pointing around. He's having a conversation. De'Aaron Fox all smiles, though, man. De'Aaron Fox all smiles. Justin Talbot says, my eyes. You gave me the ugly. Here's the inbound pass. De'Aaron Fox with the basketball at the three-point line. He almost loses it here. He will recover. Clock is ticking. Shot clock down to 5. There's De'Aaron Fox. He will shoot. He will miss. An offensive rebound for San Antonio. Dylan Harper lines up the straightaway. No good there either. Rebounded for Portland. The Trail Blazers get the board. Here come the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's the drive. Going to slow things down. Number 17 with it. It's Shaedon Sharpe. Sharpe passes this out to Jeremy Grant. Grant is now working his way in. He'll shoot from the free throw line. Grant's shot will not go. Luke Cornette is able to push this towards Dylan Harper. And here come the San Antonio Spurs. So Harper behind the back. Spin move here. Kicks it to Fox. Fox sharp pass. Here's the drive. Pump fake for Vassell. Vassell will shoot in the paint. He will miss. Another missed shot for Devin Vassell. 21-15 is the score. Portland with the basketball. Portland, the Trail Blazers. Spin move here. Behind the back. It is Avdija. Avdija still with it. Nice job to get past Keldon Johnson. He'll go ahead and pull up and shoot. Avdija with an air ball here. Ooh. Avdija with an air ball. So here comes De'Aaron Fox. Fox with the basketball. He works the perimeter. Looks to Dylan Harper. Harper at the Spurs logo. Screen from Luke Cornette. Dylan Harper on the move. He's got so much space in the paint. Should have taken the shot. Didn't do it. Shot clock down to 3. Here's a triple from Fox. Bang! Fox for 3. 24-15. It's a 9-point lead for the Spurs. Clock is ticking right now. Holiday to the right. Holiday to the paint. Holiday will spin and shoot and miss. Cannot get it in over Luke Cornette. It's a rebound right now, and it looks like Devin Vassell will control it. Vassell to Keldon Johnson, and KJ's at the elbow. Out to Vassell. One more to Harper. Harper drives. Harper steps down. He shoots over Avdija. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Portland on that possession. Portland in transition. Holiday at the three-point line. Holiday going to use the cling and screen. Holiday step back, pass to the top. Here's the move. Pull up and shoot the two-point shot. That's a good bucket right there. Okay, I see you there, Shaedon Sharpe. He gets the bucket to go. It's 17 now to 24. San Antonio up by 7. Keldon Johnson says, you know what? I'll take it. He shoots. Ugly shot. And 1:33 here left to go as Keldon Johnson almost missed the entire thing. Keldon Johnson misses the three-point shot. Timeout has been called by the Trail Blazers. We go to another commercial break. So 1:33 on the clock. Bro, go Spurs, go. Okay, so far in this game, guys, Victor Wembanyama with 9 points. You got Deni Avdija with 7. Avdija leading the way. He's the only player really, truly contributing right now. He's got points, rebounds, and assists, all the leaders in all of them. Stephon Castle leads the way in rebounds and assists for San Antonio, but Wemby with 9 points already in this one. We'll see what kind of game we have. Let's go Spurs, says Big Duke. What's up, man? Drink more Rolling Rock Pale Ale, says Rohan. Is Orlando versus Denver done yet? Yeah, bro. Or Detroit? Orlando versus Detroit? Yes, and Detroit lost. Orlando Magic beat them. Oh, my God. We need 2 more subscribers, guys. I need 2 more subscribers to hit 119. Can we watch the odometer change? Just need 2 more. Just need 2 more. Never heard of these people from the Blazers, says Felix Supreme. Let's go Spurs, says Southside. What up, Southside? Go Spurs, go. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all so much. Fist bumps to those of you who subscribe to the channel. We just changed the odometer. It is 119 on the clock. Rohan saying, flex your guns. These guns right here, those little things, I don't know. They're pea shooters. I ain't got no guns right now. This tricep is actually kind of coming in, but I got a long ways to go. That's okay. Doesn't matter. What's up, Southside? How you doing? Hit you with that sub, says Felix Supreme. Fist bumps to that, big dog. Let's go. Wemby is insane, says JJ Spats. How you doing? Sounds good to me, says Robert Zamora. I got Frymeister in the chat. I want 120 now. Me too, Fry. We'll get there, bro. It's going to be tough. Lico saying Detroit lost. Oh, my. Looking swole, daddy, says the Big Pelican. Spurs winning the chip. Let's go. Appreciate that, Big. Put him down before you get banned, says Justin. I got my Duncan jersey on. That's what I'm talking about, that number 21 right there. Spurs minus 13.5, says Thomas Chow. What up, Thomas? Nice jersey, says Disc Golf. Welcome back, Disc Golf. How you doing, sir? I see you in the chat. What up, Ayo? What up, Rico? Wemby just different. They might as well wave the white flag, says Rico. This man knows. This man knows. Pistons will bounce back game 2. Believe that. I do believe that. Vladdy throwing some salt, sprinkling a little bit of shade right now on my San Antonio Spurs, saying the Spurs are not that good. You know what's funny? If Harrison Barnes would have just had 5 more points during the regular season, San Antonio Spurs would have 8 players who are averaging 10 or more points per game. It would have been the first time in NBA history. That close to making history, guys. That close. And just out of curiosity, Vladislav, who's your team? And unless your team is the Boston Celtics or the Los Angeles Lakers, chances are my San Antonio Spurs have more rings than your team. We're going for 6, baby. We're going for 6. Okay, San Antonio, we're coming back from the commercial break right now. Aaron, I see you right now, bro. I'm with you. Appreciate this, Aaron. I'm here to help, brother. I'm here to help. Wembanyama is checking back into this game, ladies and gentlemen. So Wemby back on the court. Wemby's back on the court. Here is the inbound pass. The Portland Trail Blazers with the basketball right now. A spin move here for Shaedon Sharpe. Sharpe looks to the left. Sharpe with it. He will drive. He will slow down. He steps back. He shoots the triple. It's no good. It's a rebound right now. First postseason appearance for San Antonio since 2019. Victor Wembanyama is in the paint. He's got a big size advantage, but he's going to miss this layup right here. Missed layup. Deni Avdija with the basketball. Back to Klingon. Back and forth. Avdija at the three-point line. Avdija. A pass to Drew Holiday. Holiday gets the inside lane. A bounce pass is going to be stolen right now. They're going to call this a kick. It looks like it's a kick against San Antonio. Wemby going to be hit with the kickball violation. By the way, Portland Trail Blazers. Been a while since I've been on this channel, says Emilio. What's up, Emilio? How are you, bro? It has been a while. You watch football mostly. Welcome back. Let's start the clock, man. Here's an easy shot for Deni Avdija. Avdija gets it to go. It's now 19-24. Spurs up by 5. Clock is hot. It's ticking. Wembanyama with the basketball. Wemby trying to point left and point right, directing traffic right now. Wemby pulls up to the three-point line. He shoots. He scores! Wemby for three. 27-19. Wemby scores in threes. Portland scores in twos. I think we're in good shape right now. San Antonio up by 8. Here's the move. Here's the drive. Here's the pass. It's stolen, deflected. Oh, out of bounds right now. Last touch by my Spurs. So 20.9 left to go. 20.9 left to go. San Antonio on the court right now. You got Wemby, Fox, Barnes, Harper, and Johnson on the court right now the other way for the Portland Trail Blazers. Ooh, looks like there's going to be a loose ball foul. This might be against Wemby. I think Wemby just ran someone over. If Wembanyama runs through Shaedon Sharpe, is that attempted? Are you gonna catch a charge, bro? Wow, how did Wemby block that shot? Unbelievable to get a piece of that. Unbelievable for Wembanyama to get a piece of that ball. He came down on top of, oh my gosh, Shaedon Sharpe just got smashed by Wemby. He did get the block, but they're calling it a loose ball foul. So 16.4 here left to go. 16.4 here left to go. San Antonio on defense. We're going to get an inbound pass from this baseline, I believe. So the ball stays down on this side for the Portland Trail Blazers. Blazers with the ball. Looks like Murray is going to go to the bench right now. Let's start the clock. Where did these subtitles come from? I don't want those, that's for sure. But Avdija is at the top of the screen. Avdija pulls in. He's at the elbow. He steps back and shoots the triple. Yes, sir. Deni Avdija gets it to go. 4 seconds on the clock. Let's start it right now. San Antonio answers back with a three of their own. Yes, they do. Bang! Keldon Johnson for three. Suck on that. 30-22. Spurs up by 8. Let's go. Good shot for Keldon Johnson. Good shot for Keldon Johnson. Only just able to get it off. That is the end of the first. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. Yo, tell me that song is not fire at karaoke. Tell me that song is not fire at karaoke. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me today. My name is Mario. I am your host. In case you're wondering, yes, I do live in San Antonio, Texas. I'm open to hearing your favorite restaurants if you also live in San Antonio. If you live in Portland, I've never been, so I don't know. Let's see. Wemby better than Shaq right now, bro. No BS. No BS. Wemby is something else right now. Hey, man, great to have you back, Emilio. Seriously. Trey Zilla says, whoa, Wemby's the real GOAT. 8-10 grind made fizzle. What up, 8-10 grind? San Antonio rose. What up? The Spurs are cheeks. Booty cheeks? No, the Spurs be clapping cheeks, bro. That's very different right now. There's very different right there. Now I got no teeth, says Primeister Bond. Let's see. Your Spurs, your top 5 Spurs of all time. Wemby is now on that list, and I know that is not fair for someone this young to be on the list, but you know what, dude? I'll tell you right now. My favorite Spurs of all time, Timmy, Tony, Manu. Timmy, Tony, Manu, Wemby, Admiral. That's it. That's my top 5. And that's nothing against Bruce Bowen. That's nothing against all the other guys. I'm just saying those are the 5 guys that have had me just loving San Antonio Spurs basketball, bro. That's what it is right there. That's what it is. Timmy, Tony, Manu, Wemby, Admiral. Chill, guys, says Vladdy. That's it. Whoever said Wemby is better than Shaq needs to chill, says Wemby would not last long in Shaq's era of physical basketball. Manu Ginobili was a bucket. Manu Ginobili, something else, man. Ginobili! Ayo says Danny Green, LMFAO. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hong Fong Chinese, is that the one that's off of Evers and 410? I feel like that's the one that's off of Evers and 410. Nah, Sean Elliott says AU. Robinson, Duncan, Ginobili, Parker. That's it. The same thing, Boris. Same thing. Those are my guys. I always thought that Dennis Rodman was more of he wasn't like a long-time Spur, man. He wasn't like a super long-time Spur. Wemby or Duncan. Great 5 Spurs list, says Big Nick. Oh, yeah, Iceman, my hero. That's towards the very beginning when I just started watching basketball. Why y'all forgetting about Larry Bird and Magic Johnson on the Spurs? I wish. Mi Tierra, yeah, Mi Tierra is actually pretty good. Mi Tierra is not bad. My wife really likes that place. I'm curious, are most basketball players better than the early 2000s or 90s? It's hard to phrase this, guys, because here's the thing. The basketball of the early 90s, 80s, 90s, and even the early 2000s, it was all before Steph Curry came in and broke basketball with a three-point shot, and now everybody wants to be Steph Curry. Also, the whole you can't fight anymore. Jeremy Sochan? No way, Jeremy Sochan. He's a bench player on the Knicks right now. We traded him for a reason. Sochan is laughable. Here's the move. Here's the shot, and that's good. The score is 24-30. Scratch that. Looks like they rolled back a point here or something. I got 23-30 on my TV screen. So 23-30 on my TV screen. San Antonio with the basketball here. Wemby going to alley-oop it. There it is. Wemby with the jam. Giving go, and it's an assist for Dylan Harper as Harper throws that up for Wemby. Here's a long-range triple. Yes, sir. Knocked down by Toumani Camara. Camara with a three-point shot, keeping the Portland Trail Blazers close. 6-point game right now. Stephon Castle. Got to win this game for San Antonio, man. Got to win this game for San Antonio. Here's Wemby. Wemby inside to Castle. Castle going to lose the ball. Keldon Johnson was wide open in the corner, Wemby. So transitioning right now. Holiday pump fakes at the 3. He pulls up and shoots inside the paint. He's going to miss, and it's a rebound here. Fiesta colors looking so good right now. Here's the drive to the rim, almost losing it. Keldon Johnson will recover for 3. Stephon Castle can't get it to go. Harrison Barnes gets aboard. Barnes will fight his way in. He's in the paint, going to muscle his way in. Barnes going to get the foul. Barnes goes to the line to shoot 2. Offensive board right there. It's going to be a foul against Jeremy Grant. And so we're at the stripe, shooting 2. They're showing the other shot, so they did roll back 1 point. Deni Avdija did not have a 3-point shot. It was a 2-point shot. An 11-point spread. Almost Mr. Mojo. First free throw for Barnes is good. The score is now 33-26. 33-26. What number are you wearing? Number 1, baby. Gotta wear the number 1. Go Wemby. Should I tuck it in like the players do? Nah. Here's the second free throw for Harrison Barnes. The score is 34-26. You know, I watched a video the other day that gave me hope and broke my heart at the same time. It was Greg Popovich walking into the Spurs gym, but Popovich is a year and a half removed from having a stroke, and like the whole left side of his body, you can see that his muscles have atrophied. Of course, he is still Greg Popovich, and the dude should absolutely have a statue built in his name. But one day we'll get there. No foul here as Wembanyama is stripped right now. Holiday pushing it forward, and it's going to be stolen right back by San Antonio until it's kicked out of bounds by accident. 10:01 here left to go. A better rapper, Tony Parker or Kobe Bryant? Well, I don't speak French, so I'm going to go with Kobe. Let's start the clock. Okay, so the Portland Trail Blazers are going to pull up and shoot that elbow jump shot. Nice shot from Portland here. It's 28-34. Also, it's great to watch Tiago Splitter be the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers after winning a ring with San Antonio. There's an alley-oop for Victor Wembanyama. It's 36-28. Another assist for Stephon Castle. Wemby making it look too easy for the Spurs. Here's at the three-point line, Holiday sees a man wide open, going to line up and shoot this one. This is nothing but net. 23-foot jump shot for Holiday. Swish. San Antonio up by 5, driving to the rim. A diving layup right there. Well done by Dylan Harper to get it up. 38-31. Quickly, another three-point shot flies. It's no good. Carter Bryant with a clear push-off right now, and that's going to be a foul against Bryant. Don't look confused, bro. Don't look confused. You know exactly what you did, Bryant. You know exactly what you did. Klingon is not currently on the court, guys. Not currently on the court. Yeah, that's a pretty clear foul, Carter. Portland keeping it close, surprisingly, says Nathaniel. You know, I really am surprised that the Portland Trail Blazers bench is having this kind of game right now. And by this kind of game, I mean not allowing San Antonio to score 800 points on them. Here's the move, a kick to the three-point line, not going to take the shot. A pass to, looks like Scoot. Here's another one to the three-point line. This one flies. They're going to call it a shot clock violation with 8:51 here. We stop the clock. Did someone say Damian Lillard is a good rapper? I heard Wilt Chamberlain finished with over 10,000 points. 23-foot swish, 23-foot swish. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot hut. I said, excuse me, charisma, vodka with a spritzer. Okay, I got to move the basketball here. Julian Champagnie, a bad pass. It's stolen. Champagnie needs to keep his eyes up. Here's a kick to the wing, out to the straightaway. San Antonio on defense, looking and working the perimeter right now. Going to drive and shoot. No foul. Carter Bryant gets the rebound. It's poked away. Last touch this time by the Trailblazers. Clock will stop with 8:24. It is going to end up being Spurs ball. San Antonio regains possession. Carter Bryant to the left. Bryant going to hang on to it here. He's at the straightaway. He can shoot this shot. He's not going to. He'll give it to Wemby. Wemby to Fox. Fox for three. Off the rim. Very unfortunate miss for De'Aaron Fox. He was wide open, and Wemby really good at getting those assists there as well, especially to Fox. Pump fake at the three-point line. Out to Klingon. Actually, that's not Klingon. This is Kamara. Kamara passes this one out to the wing. It's going to doink off the rim. The clock will stop with 7:49. And De'Aaron Fox is going to pick up a foul right now. Looks like it's a foul against De'Aaron. There's going to be a loose ball foul right there. Victor Wembanyama was the #1 overall pick in the 2023 draft. And 2 picks later, Scoot Henderson being drafted 3rd overall in the same draft. But Wilt was amazing, says Steve. Okay, you missed my on Coachella. I was like, what are you trying to say to me? Okay, guys, the basketball is on the floor right now. Deni Avdija has checked back in. Klingon will shoot the three. Klingon will miss, and Julian Champagnie cannot get the rebound. It's out of bounds. Last touch by San Antonio. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Champagnie almost got it, but not quite. Okay, here we go. Brick, says Johnny. All right, a pass to the three-point line. Shot clock quickly winding down. Shot clock down to 7. Here's a three-point shot that flies. It's off the heel of the rim. 3 Spurs go up for the board. A fast break here. Julian Champagnie, outnumbered, doesn't like it. He'll pass it to Vassell. Vassell for 3. It's good. Portland will call a timeout. Perimeter defense nowhere to be found. San Antonio is making it rain, and that is now the 7th three-point shot for San Antonio. They are shooting from three-point land at 50%. Great numbers. Go Spurs, go. Stop scoring, says Johnny. LOL, still mathematically doubtful, says Steve. Portland, this is for you, says Jamie Lopez. What up, man? I got Trey Zillow with us. I got Johnny with us. Update, Mitch Johnson is a finalist for Coach of the Year. Thoughts so far on his coaching takeover? Yeah, you know, I like Mitch Johnson. I wasn't sure about him at first, but Mitch Johnson has been a product of the Greg Popovich coaching tree, and I love that for him, man, honest to God. Owl on the prowl, listening in the car right now. Glenn saying, love the energy, keep it up right now. Mr. Mojo wants the pump cam. Honestly, probably not a bad idea to work on some of these other glamour muscle groups, but that's it, man. Suited up to play, says Johnny. Hey, man, if they call me up, man, I'll be there in 10 minutes. I'll be there in 10 minutes, Johnny, if they need me. Who's better, Wemby or Duncan? Well, they play in different eras. They play in different times. I can't even answer that. 7:21 left on the clock, says Tommy Braskett. It is 7 minutes and 21 seconds left on the clock. We'll put 2 seconds back on. Timeout called by the Blazers. They only have 5 remaining. San Antonio has 6 remaining here. Kobe, says Arsion. Johnny wants the guns. What number is Donovan Clingan? So Donovan Clingan today is going to be wearing – actually, you know what? Let's just show you. Here's a picture of him, too. Donovan Clingan today going to be wearing that number 23. This is your starting center for the Portland Trail Blazers. Deni Avdija going to be wearing number 8, your starting power forward for the Portland Trail Blazers. Toumani Camara wearing that number 33 right now. You'll see him down here. Drew Holiday wearing number 5. He's your shooting guard. And Scoot, just a 0, not a double 0 with Damian Lillard out, but you can't have 2 players wearing the same number. So there you go. I subbed, says Dame Time Productions. What up, Dame Time? How you doing, sir? Tim Duncan, the greatest power forward to ever play in the NBA. Hashtag argue with yo mama, says Zephon. What up, Zephon Alexander? He is getting better, good center. Okay, for San Antonio. That's the bench right now. San Antonio, again, at center, Victor Wembanyama. Julian Champagnie at power forward, wearing number 30. Devin Vassell, your small forward with the 24 on his chest. Shooting guard, number 5, Stephon Castle. And point guard, number 4, De'Aaron Fox. Head coach, Mitch Johnson. And according to the chat right now, apparently he is in the Coach of the Year conversation, which I'm not mad about. Portland Trail Blazers and the San Antonio Spurs. The spread right now, San Antonio 11.5-point favorites. Not mad about it. Spurs all showing up dressed fly. Ooh, I see you. Double-breasted suits for the entire Spurs squad. You got to be kidding me, man. Everybody wearing a double-breasted piece right now for the San Antonio Spurs walking into this game. Ooh, talk about classy. Ooh, talk about classy right now. Duncan is the coolest basketball, isn't it, though? I always thought that he would have a partnership with Dunkin' Donuts. Here's a pass. Ball in the hands of Clingan. So on the court right now. Ooh, there's going to be a quick foul here against San Antonio. Carter Bryant going to pick up the foul with 7:08 left to go. So the clock has started once again. We're in the first half with 7:08 left to play, ladies and gentlemen. A foul here against Carter Bryant is going to bring up a dead ball. Okay, so a dead ball. Looks like a quick foul here on Carter Bryant again. Did he just pick up back-to-back fouls for absolutely no reason? He sure did. This is going to end up being a shooting foul, folks. And it looks like we go to the free throw line to shoot two. Deni Avdija going to go to the stripe. Did I just see Manu out there? Deni Avdija is at the free throw line. First free throw, no good for Deni Avdija. 7:04 here left to go. It's 41-31 San Antonio with a 10-point lead. Carter Bryant in foul trouble with 3 fouls right now. He's going to go hit the bench. San Antonio going to make a quick swap right now. You did your job, sir. You did your job. Second free throw, Deni Avdija. It bounces on the rim. It is good, 32-41. Harper will inbound. De'Aaron Fox with the basketball. Looking quick, looking zippy. Here he is, Fox. Getting some coverage here. Here's the drive. He'll pull up and shoot. This one is good for De'Aaron Fox. 30. That's a good shot right there for De'Aaron Fox. Going back the other way. Way to answer back here. Deni Avdija answers back with a shot of his own. So Deni Avdija gets the shot to go. De'Aaron Fox alley-oops it to Luke Cornett. Luke Cornett going to jam this one down. It is 45-34. San Antonio up by 11. Luke Cornett filling in admirably for Wemby. Deni Avdija Cross court to the opposite wing. Here is Klingon. Luke Cornett covering him closely. Deni Avdija on the run. He'll lay this up. He's going to miss. It's Julian Champagnie with the rebound. It's Devin Vassell at the three-point line. Vassell will bounce this backwards to De'Aaron Fox. Fox for three. Fox for three. Bang! 48-34. What was this about the Spurs aren't that good? What were you saying earlier? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Here's the drive going to the rim. Here's another stolen play right there. Good job by San Antonio driving all the way. Dylan Harper will shoot, and it's going to be a missed shot, but it's a rebound here for Julian Champagnie. Luke Cornett now has it. Cornett to Champagnie. Champagnie for three. There's going to be a foul. The official says no. No shot. 5:34. 5:34. No longer close, says Nathaniel. No longer close. Our Scion saying, I think you just made us all Spurs fans. I hope so, man. I hope so. Go, Spurs, go. There's something special about this team, man. Small market team. Everybody forgets that the city of San Antonio even exists. We don't have a football team. We don't have a hockey team. This is all we got, bro. This is all we got. Devin Vassell is in the paint. He clears it to Stephon Castle. Castle will Euro. Castle up to Cornett. Cornett going to get the shot to go. It's 50-34. I love this right now. I am lapping this up. Let's go, San Antonio. Here's a shot for Drew Holiday. Holiday with a nice high arcing shot off the backboard. You cannot defend that. That was a pro-level shot from Holiday. Kudos to you. Harper with the ball. Harper at the logo. Harper eye to eye right now. He's got defense in his face. Tamani Kamara smothering Harper, and this is going to be a foul. Got to be a charging foul here against San Antonio. So this is going to be a foul against Dylan Harper. He runs into Kamara. Tamani Kamara, well done. I mean, he definitely sold that for sure. Dylan Harper, yeah, he might have pushed a little extra, but that's okay. 14-point game. Clock is hot. Don't know where the ball is. There we go. Deni Avdija dribbling behind the back. Deni Avdija covered by Castle. Now he's covered by Champagnie. Avdija will make a move, kicks to the corner for three. Front of the rim, no good. And it's going to be an offensive rebound. Nice job. Oh, Luke Cornett gets the block, but there's the putback. Wow. Okay, Robert Williams, I see you. Robert Williams with the jam right there. San Antonio up by 12. Stephon Castle at the three-point line. We'll just line this thing up. Stephon Castle will shoot, and it's no good. But a rebound offensively. Luke Cornett will shoot backwards, and Luke Cornett will score with a reverse layup right there. San Antonio up by 14. Here is Deni Avdija. Avdija tries to get past Castle. Castle with tight defense here. Avdija will shoot. He was on the run. It's going to be two shots right now. Deni Avdija goes to the line, and Stephon Castle's like, why is there a foul here? This should be foul number 2, maybe foul number 3 on Stephon Castle, which is going to be a problem. Luke Cornett, that no-look, just backwards layup, why not? I could do that. Why not? All right, guys, Mr. Mojo says, keep it clean, fellas. You heard the man. Thank you, Mr. Mojo. Don't know if you're talking to me or the chat, but both things are true. The score is 39-52 right now. Deni Avdija at the stripe, shooting 2 shots. That should have been an offensive foul. Deni Avdija hit Castle in the face on a move. That could have easily been challenged by Mitch Johnson and overturned. Avdija shoots both. Avdija will score, and so the score is now 40-52. Here comes Stephon Castle. Castle at the bottom of the screen. Castle on the run. He's being chased down by Holiday, and this is going to be a handoff to Cornett. Cornett will miss the short-range shot. That's a lucky break here for Portland. Deni Avdija will push off right here. Goes to Holiday, who lines up the triple. It's an alley-oop, actually. Okay, timeout will be called here with 3:33. San Antonio going to take a moment. It's a 10-point lead for my San Antonio Spurs. Portland's in the bonus, by the way. All right, play-by-play with a little trash talk is fire, says Fred Moran. Just a little, right? Hey, man, little trash talk never hurt, bro. Little trash talk never hurt. So my San Antonio Spurs are up by 10. Pushing off. Come on, says Longhorns. Let's take a look right now. We got 1,200 people checked into this Spurs game here in the first half. What is up? Curious, guys. Where are you watching from? We asked this during the first game, but we didn't ask it during the second or the third. So here's the question. Where are you watching from? Talk to me, guys. Love this game, says Yeet. Yeet archived in the chat. Bell to posterior. Let's see. Indiana's in the chat. Atlanta's in the chat. What up, Nathaniel? How you doing, Fred? Fred Moran. Bahamas for Dwayne. San Antonio from my boy Robert Samora. Dude, we got to meet up sometime, Robert. We definitely do. Looks like Zavon Alexander's at home. Portland, Oregon. I got a real Portland fan. OKC in the chat. What up, KG? I see KG in the chat. Washington State for CJ Banning. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, says David. Florida Nature Coast, says DJ Gene. What's up, says Yeet. Oregon City, or Oregon, Rip City. What's up, Lana French? Welcome back. 800 likes for Lakers. The Spurs better beat it, says Freimeister. Hey. He's right. Spurs fans, if you're watching, do me a favor and smash that like button. Go Spurs, go. Upstate New York, says Matthew. Best team in Texas. Dallas and Houston suck, says Longhorns. Need Deni to stay under 27. Looks like PHPH. What's up? Steve in Canada. Steve up in Canada. Port Arthur, Texas. What up, Zafon? Florida's in the chat from Yeet. I see you, Yeet. Looks like E saying peace up. Dallas Stars, NHL Stanley Cup. Kansas City, fire. What's up, Jacob? Mesa, Arizona for Marino. Looks like Batu saying why? W-Y. Fort Worth, Texas for John. For Longhorns, Fort Worth in the house. Baltimore is in the house. Edinburgh is in the house. Michigan checking in. Mr. Mojo says 119K. Holla, holla. How you doing? I see you. Thank you, Freimeister. Keyport, New Jersey. Gregory in Austin. Justin in Ohio. Odessa, Oilfield, says John Korn. Sitting at a poker table in Vegas, says Josh. Let's go, Josh. Bro, you've probably got this game on all the TVs right now there in that casino. Davao City. Don't know where that's at, but I like it. From France, says Udi. That's why Udi is watching this game, because of Victor Wembanyama. Florida's in the chat. SLC, Seattle. What's up, guys? Massachusetts. Bernie, Texas. Bro, you're like a literally 20-minute drive from me right now. Fort Collins in the chat. God's country, says Big Nick. What up, Sam? We're not far away from each other, says Robert. I know, man. We're really close. We're in the same city, bro. All right, guys, so here's the thing. The commercial break is over, so I can't just sit here and continue reading cities over the nation. It is a very physical basketball game happening right now between the San Antonio Spurs and the Portland Trail Blazers. Let's get back to this game here. I'm also going to change the color of the bonus here. We're going to go with yellow. I think that's going to help for both sides. The score is 42-52. San Antonio with the basketball. Let's get back to the game that we have at hand. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Here is a high-flying jam. That looked like a video game dunk for Stephon Castle. Castle with a video game dunk. The man out of UConn. Here's the ball in the hands of Shaedon Sharpe. Sharpe to the left. He finds Thibault. Thibault back to Sharpe. And it looks like there's going to be a foul right here. Looks like this one might be against Thibault. It's actually, looks like the camera focused on Holiday here. Camera focused on Holiday, so let's see. There's that jam for Stephon Castle. My gosh, what a play. Ladies and gentlemen, the foul is actually not an offensive foul. It's a defensive foul, and in the bonus, the Portland Trail Blazers go to the free throw line. It's a foul against Devin Vassell. At the stripe is Sharpe. Sharpe will knock down the first of his 2 shots. I think I need a more ergonomic mouse. Starting to get a little hand cramp right now. Sharpe is at the stripe. Watching from the Philippines, says Noel. Oh, feels like I've been playing guitar all day. Ow. All right, 44-54 is the score. Let's start the clock. 44-54. Here's Stephon Castle. Castle to De'Aaron Fox. A 10-point game right now between these two teams. Fox hanging the basketball low Fox backs up to the Spurs logo. He looks to Wemby. Wemby, a pump fake. Wemby will shoot. Wemby, robbed right here. No good. A defensive rebound for the Portland Trail Blazers. Blazers with the basketball. They're in the front court. Nice pass to the corner. Good ball movement here around the perimeter. Deni Avdija with the basketball. Avdija to the three-point line. Avdija will drive. Avdija will shoot. Avdija will score. Gets the bucket and the foul. 46-54. Deni Avdija doing all right now. Okay. 46-54. That's the score. Boris saying Mr. Mojo with the French flag. Boris loves France, a lot like Boris Dia or Tony Parker or the other French guys who have come through the doors in San Antonio. Here's the and one for Deni Avdija. It's good. It's a 9-point game, and the Spurs hanging on to the lead for now. Let's see if San Antonio can finish this half strong. So the Spurs are up by, looks like 7, if my math is correct. Spurs are up by just 7. Here is Wemby with the basketball. Wemby being chased down. Wemby going to elevate and put it in. Giggity, 47-56. 47-56 right now. Here are the Spurs on defense. Portland with the basketball. Ball movement in the corner. Here's a pull-up jump shot for Sharp. It's no good and rebounded by Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama pushes to De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox looking at the three-point line. Going to spin, going to shoot. Going to miss the shot, but it's an offensive board here for Keldon Johnson. Second chance buckets now. Wemby running and shooting the three. Wembanyama knocks it down in the corner. 59-47. San Antonio playing great basketball right now. A quick score the other way for the Portland Trail Blazers. Spurs have a 10-point lead. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Fox with the ball. Fox going to bounce this to Wemby. Wemby behind the back. Wemby has a size advantage over everybody on the court. Here is Stephon Castle now who has the basketball. Castle will drive. Castle to the rim. The officials. A charge? A charge? A charge against Stephon Castle. That is the third foul of the day for Castle. Looks like Castle and Holiday must have bumped knees. The official, I hate that. Mitch Johnson calls a timeout, and it's going to be a challenge here. I love that Johnson called the timeout and called the challenge. So we are getting a challenge here now. That's amazing for the alien. Oh, yeah, man. Area 51 in full effect. I want to watch that one more time. Should I rewind it? This could go either way, guys. I don't know that he was set right there, and it didn't seem like he did anything egregious, but hey, they had to do it, says David. Bad call, question mark? I don't know, DJ Gene. It might have been the right call, but it just didn't seem like enough. It just didn't seem like enough. Get Castle out of this game, says Nathaniel. Fort Hood, Texas in the chat. What up, Glenn? The feet were moving. No charge, says Pebble. That's what I saw, bro. Tomorrow is 420. Yeah, not only is it 420, we're covering a Colorado game. So we'll be at the Mile High City to cover that game on 420 tomorrow, guys. He's Gumby, says our Scion. You know, have you seen those? It looks like Wemby's arms when he dunks the ball looks like Michael Jordan at the end of Space Jam where the arm is just so long. 12-point spread right here, says Mr. Mojo. Our Scion says Super Bowl. Chris says go Nuggets. Freimeister, it's the cavalry. Let's effing go. That's right. Holiday definitely moving. This should be. Wow. So they're going to call this an unsuccessful challenge. Terrible call. Challenge is unsuccessful. San Antonio will be charged for a timeout right now. Terrible call right there. All right. That's fine. Okay. Spurs winning the chip, says Big Daddy Vic. You already know. It's crazy. I told you, Longhorns saying. This game is bringing back so many good memories. Me too, man. Go Spurs, go. So Stephon Castle now has 3 fouls here, guys. That's going to be foul trouble. He's going to go to the bench. Luckily for San Antonio, we've got 8 players who are averaging 10 points or more per game. Unluckily for San Antonio, we don't have another Stephon Castle who can play lockdown defense like that. So this is a good opportunity for Portland to try to narrow the gap. Ball in the hands of the Trailblazers. Scoot going to lose the basketball, but it goes out of bounds. Last touched apparently by San Antonio. Clock stops with 57.5. Here's the inbound pass right now. Toumani Camara will inbound the ball. The clock is hot once more. Here's the drive to the rim. Never mind. Clears this out to Camara. Camara at the three-point line. He'll pull up and shoot from inside the three-point line. It's a rebound for De'Aaron Fox. A spin move right now. The official blows the whistle, and Scoot Henderson going to pick up a foul. Looks like the San Antonio Spurs get another foul on their side. Henderson tripping right here. That's going to be the call. So it's going to be a call for tripping. We're going to get an inbound pass right now for San Antonio. 9-point game. Start the clock. Wemby already 21 in the first half. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Fox to the left. Fox backwards to Wemby. Lines up the straightaway. Trey, no good. Keldon Johnson, another offensive rebound for number 3. KJ3 gives this one over to Wemby. Wemby almost going to lose it here. San Antonio with the basketball. Shot clock down to 5. Wemby got to make the move. He's going to spin. He will shoot off the rim again, and it looks like no foul over here. 2 missed shots for the San Antonio Spurs. It's still a 10-point game. 10 seconds on the game clock. The shot clock has been turned off. Deni Avdija with the basketball behind the back. Avdija will pull up and shoot the triple. No good off the front of the rim. It's in the hands of San Antonio, but that is going to be the end of the half right now. San Antonio leads by 10, and we go to halftime. All right, guys, it's time for our final halftime trivia quiz of the day. This is it. Let's do it. No penalties for wrong answers. Let's have some fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the San Antonio Spurs up by 10. We got 15 minutes on the clock right now for this halftime break. I'm going to move this over to the side. Let's do our final trivia, shall we? Ow. Damn it, I forgot I had these weights on the floor. I totally just stubbed my toe. What is the name of the Portland mascot that debuted in 2023? Guys, this is a new mascot right now for the Portland Trail Blazers, in case you did not know, so don't feel bad if you get the answer wrong. Is it Big Dog, Douglas Fir, or Mr. Blaze? What is the name of the Portland mascot that just debuted in 2023? The answer? Terrible name, by the way. Douglas Fir, and it just seems to be Bigfoot in a Portland in a flannel. So Bigfoot in a flannel is Portland's new mascot. Sure. Okay. Why not? Why not? Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2. What division are the San Antonio Spurs in? Is it the Northwest? Is it the Pacific? Or is it the Southwest? Guys, this is a layup right there. This is an easy one. An easy one right now. Northwest, Pacific, or Southwest? I'll give you a hint. There's an airlines that goes through here, in case you did not know. The answer is the Southwest, guys. The San Antonio Spurs are in there with the Rockets, the Spurs, the Grizzlies, the Mavericks, and the Pelicans. These are your top 5 teams, or these are your 5 teams in the Southwest, 2 of whom are in the postseason. Let's go to question number 6. Excuse me, question number 3. What am I talking about? What year did the Trailblazers win the NBA Finals? What year did Portland win in the NBA Finals, guys? Was it 1977, 1990, or 1992? 77, 90, or 92? Falcon says 77. A lot of you guys saying A. The answer is definitely A. The odd man out, right? The only one separated by 20-ish years. The answer is indeed 1977 when they won that series. Okay, they closed out against the 76ers, just so you know. All right, guys, question number 4. This is another easy one, so you better get it right. Victor Wembanyama led the National Basketball Association in which of these categories during the regular season? Was it blocks, rebounds, or points this year? Wemby leads the NBA in which statistical category? Blocks, rebounds, or points? Wemby, a one-man block party. The answer is blocks, guys. He averaged 3 blocks a game. Look at that block on Chet Holmgren. Whoever said earlier Chet Holmgren owns Wemby has never seen that clip. I love it right there. Suck on that. Great job by Wemby all season long. Here's question number 5, guys. Which of these coaches have the most wins in Trailblazers franchise history? Is it Rick Adelman? Is it Terry Stotts? Or is it Jack Ramsey? Which of these coaches have the most wins in Trailblazers franchise history? Y'all saying Adelman? Old school says Ramsey. I think old school, you might be the only one who got it right. Well done, man. Jack Ramsey is the answer to this question. And Jack Ramsey, let me actually get the number here for you. Might not get it in time right now. Jack Ramsey with the total number of wins right here, 453 regular season wins for him. All right, guys, question number 6. Who holds the San Antonio Spurs single season three-point record? Is it Danny Green? Is it Julian Champagnie? Or is it Chuck Pearson? A, B, or C? What do you think? What do you think? Everyone's saying I got a couple people checking in for Danny Green. I will have you know that is no longer true. Thanks to this man wearing number 30, Julian Champagnie is the new face of the shooting guard here in San Antonio. It's not Manu, it's not Danny, it's not Bruce. It's Champagnie, knocking down just under 200 three-point shots, breaking Danny Green's record from 2014. All right, guys, who was the Trailblazers' most recent number 1 overall pick in the NBA draft? Was it Damian Lillard? Was it Greg Oden? Or was it CJ McCollum, the most recent number 1 overall pick in the NBA draft? Number 1 overall, guys, overall. The answer is Greg Oden. This was back, all the way back, I will say, back in 2007. The Portland Trail Blazers have not had a number 1 overall pick in 20 years. Might be time for some changes here in Portland. Question number 8, guys. Let's go to question number 8. Who did the Spurs trade to the Pacers in exchange for the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard? Y'all remember this? Was it George Hill, Richard Jefferson, or Matt Bonner? Who did the Spurs trade away to the Pacers to get Kawhi Leonard? I will remember this day like forever. Because it was one of my favorite players that we traded away, and I was so upset when this happened. George Hill got traded away for Kawhi. I was a big George Hill fan, man, and when he left, I was sad, but when I saw what the Claw could bring to San Antonio, I was so fired up for that one. By the way, we also got the rights to Davis Bertans and I think Lorbeck? I don't know. Anyways, which of these okay, I love this one here. Which of these is Damian Lillard's rap name? Is it Dame Time? Is it Dame Dollar? Or is it Young Dame? Damian Lillard has a rap name. Do you know what it is? David says, I was mad as hell for that trade. Some people saying B. Some people think we recycle. Guys, just because the last question, number 9, was one thing, it could be the other. It is Dame Dollar, guys. It is Dame Dollar. You guys know the answer here. Most of you actually got this one right, so well done, man. Dame Dollar, confirmed. Confirmed. I've never heard it, but should put it side by side with Tony Parker's album. Final question. The Spurs have won 5 championships. But how many times have they been to the NBA Finals? 6, 7, or 8? How many times have the Spurs been to the NBA Finals? Is it 6? Is it 7? Or is it 8? Some of y'all saying 7. Some of y'all saying 8. The answer, guys, I'll let you know. The San Antonio Spurs have only lost 1 time in the NBA Finals, ever. The only time was to Ray Allen, LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. 6 NBA Finals appearances. The only time we made it to the Finals and did not win was in 2013. Go, Spurs, go. All right, cool. The score is 59-49. That was our halftime show. How did you guys do? Victor got 7 out of 10. Boris was 7 out of 10. Tommy with 4 out of 10. Falcons grad with 6 out of 10. And they should have won that series, says Makai. I have enough fingers to count that, says Reg Flyer. Yes, you do. Vince, 9 out of 10. Robert, probably all 5 of these are all the Spurs questions. I think you got most of those right. DJ Jean, halfway there. Devin with 7. Nice. Ooh, Devin, I go to heaven. 11 out of 10. 500, typical. Jacob Crawford, 7 out of 10. Not bad for the San Antonio Spurs. All right, guys, if you learned something today, smash the like button. I'm going to turn off the funk. We got a whole nother half coming up right now, and I need to shift gears. I also need to step away for just one moment, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm actually going to leave this up here. It says Duncan was in for all the finals as well. Here we go. He says, I was thinking they lost to the Lakers twice. Vince, they did in the Western Conference Finals. I hate trivia, but I love yours, says Benzino. Thanks, appreciate that. Courtney saying you got this. For the record, guys, we've been live since 12 today. It's now 9:30. I have been talking and rambling to this camera for 9.5 hours. Give me a 60-second break right now. I will be right back. Hang tight. Here, I'll leave you guys with this one here. So this is my son's Spurs bear. Go, Spurs, go. He wears the uniform better than I do right now. At least his isn't, like, awkwardly sized like mine is. But that's just motivation to continue on the path that I am with my physical change. Okay. Wow, up by 10, 3 minutes left? No. Hang on. Halftime. 2 minutes left in halftime. 2.5 minutes left in halftime. We'll turn this off. Third quarter is on the horizon right now. I'm a Dallas fan, says Sniper. Does that mean that you're rooting against the Rockets or rooting against San Antonio? Maybe. All right, guys, let's talk box scores. It's halftime, so this is what we do during halftime, so we know exactly, what to expect throughout the rest of this game. This is what we've seen so far. I'll move this over to the side right now. Okay. Klingon today has played a grand total of just 12 minutes in the first 24 minutes of this game. He's got 2 points. 12 minutes, 2 points. Deni Avdija, bro. Deni Avdija has 19 minutes and 19 points. This dude is on a tear right now. You got Toumani Camara. Camara has 16 minutes played and 3 points today. Jrue Holiday has 17 minutes played and just 2 points today. And Scoot Henderson has played 11 minutes, just 3 points for him. I will say off the bench, it has not been half bad for this team. Couple players going above and beyond coming in off the bench. One of them definitely being Robert Williams, who's played 8 minutes and 9 points today, doing much better today than Donovan Clingan. Also off the bench, Jeremy Grant, 12 minutes, 3 points. And, of course, Shaedon Sharpe, 13 minutes and 8 points. Not bad right there, guys. You've actually got 17. You got 20 points between these 3 players coming in off the bench. When your bench scores 20 of your 49 points, you've got a core problem with your starters. Luckily, the bench is able to make up the difference right there. So good job by these 3 players. Shout out to Robert Williams, Jeremy Grant, and Shaedon Sharpe, who have actually done so much more than the guys who were lined up in front of them. Taking a look at the San Antonio side of this. San Antonio Spurs at home. One of my biggest, obviously, you can tell I'm a Wemby fan. Victor Wembanyama has played in this game a total of 17 minutes. He's got 21 points. My biggest issue with San Antonio tonight, we just talked about him in the trivia quiz. Why has Julian Champagnie played 12 minutes and a big goose egg right there? Not a single point. He hasn't even taken a single shot. He does have 3 rebounds, an assist. He's also given up a turnover, but not even one single shot attempt for Julian Champagnie. Okay, Devin Vassell today. 18 minutes, 6 points. Stephon Castle, 15 minutes, 9 points. He does have 3 fouls, so he is in foul trouble. And De'Aaron Fox, 17 minutes, 10 points. Halftime is just about over, guys. Let's go through the rest of the bench players right now. Harrison Barnes with 2, Luke Cornett with 6, Dylan Harper with 2, and Keldon Johnson with 3. Carter Bryant with 3 fouls. That's basically that. Okay, let's reset this. 12 minutes on the clock. We go to quarter number 3. This game about to get back on. Let's F and go. San Pedro, te veo. San Pedro, bienvenidos. I see you. Damn it, says Sniper. Gumby, says Arsayan. Let's get it, Mario. Yo, let's get it, David. Let's get it, big dog. All right, guys. Third quarter underway. San Antonio Spurs at home. Victor Wembanyama looking fresh as a cucumber right now. We start the clock, guys. Ball is in the hands right now of the Portland Trail Blazers. Jrue Holiday going to drive, shoot, and miss. Wemby collects the rebound. Stephon Castle back on the floor. Swing passes for 3. This shot off the rim, and it's going to be an offensive rebound here as De'Aaron Fox is able to get his own miss, but he will be blocked by Clingan. Here's a 3-point shot for the Portland Trail Blazers. No good. Devin Vassell will rise to the occasion and pull down that missed shot. Up by 10, the San Antonio Spurs looking to throttle the Portland Trail Blazers in this second half. Here's a step-back jump shot for Devin Vassell. Tries to get it over a much taller defender. That equation did not pan out. So here is Deni Avdija. Avdija feeling the pressure. Jrue Holiday gets it back to Avdija. Avdija will drive out to Holiday for 3. Yes, sir! Oh, wow, okay. All right, Holiday knocks down a 3. It's a 7-point game here in San Antonio. The Spurs, 59. Portland, 53. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Fox over to Vassell. Vassell will split the defense. He was under the rim. Goes to Stephon Castle. Castle going to get this one up. He will shoot and not get the foul right now. Deni Avdija playing good defense there. Avdija backwards. Out to the corner. Here's Scoot. Scoot, sidestep for 3. Scoot knocks down another triple. Uh-oh, San Antonio. Their lead is dwindling right now. So San Antonio was up by quite a bit. They're now up by just 4. 4. The score is 59-55, and kudos to the Portland Trail Blazers for sticking to it right now. Wemby hanging on to the ball. He'll hand this over to Vassell. Vassell is in the paint. He'll go back to Wemby. Wemby will pull up and shoot. Wemby's shot is short. Another miss for San Antonio. A big run right now for the Portland Trail Blazers. Looks like he steps on the sideline. It's a turnover here, and we end up going back this way. It's going to be Spurs ball. Okay. Marco Polo Bronco saying, let's go Portland. Edwards saying, that's what I'm talking about. Blazers need to hit them threes. Basketball in the hands of San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama going to get hit right here. No whistle. Stephon Castle going to let the man run right past him, guys. And now we're looking at a 59-57 game. Timeout is called by Mitch Johnson. Don't know what happened to the San Antonio Spurs coming out of the locker room, but all of a sudden we're up by just 2 when we were up by 10 2 minutes ago. We were up by 10 2 minutes and 18 seconds ago. And now we're just up by 2. Got to give credit where it's due, man. The Portland Trail Blazers said, we're going to do this at our pace. San Antonio came out of the half right there, and they were a little, okay, you know, let's keep doing what we're doing and just kind of move the ball around. I don't know. It felt like San Antonio wasn't being very aggressive coming out of the locker room right there. Spirit, says Robert. Holy crap, says Nathaniel. Go Blazers, says Dean Gilo. What's up, Dean? Ruh-roh, says R. Sion. I'm kind of in shock right now. David saying, just like I said was going to happen in the second half. Is Castle out? No. Fall asleep at half, says Longhorns. Sounds a lot like first down and touchdown. Does it? I love it, Drago. That's kind of what I was going for. Looks like Jeremy Carsey was number 25, I think. How do you know this and why? Says Freimeisterbond. Betting markets barely twitching off of that. Betting markets are barely twitching off of that, says BM. Getting scary, says Dwayne. First time watching a play-by-play, says 007. What up, 007, B-Boy? B-Boy Angel? Sam says, stop it. Don't sleep on the Blazers, a sneaky team. I wanted a good entry on San Antonio, says BM. Me too. GSG from Saga, Japan. Arigato and welcome in. By the way, go Spurs, go. Look at this big red. I love it, dude. You got a big red and an old school Spurs hat. You only need a barbacoa taco, and that's how I know you're from San Antonio. What's up, man? Too early, but I got a feeling the Spurs will get a poison game. Uh-oh. That's okay, man. Spurs in 5, I'm not worried about it. Spurs in 4 for sure. I mean, you know, way closer than I expected, says Santino. Well, the Spurs are preferred, says I saw it. I don't know what a poison game is. I'm guessing like the poison apple. The game was a blowout earlier. San Antonio was up by 14 earlier in this one. Get Castle in foul trouble. He's already in foul trouble. He's got 3 fouls as we've got 9:42 left to go in the third. Phi Slamma-Jamma. Okay. Phi Slamma-Jamma. Andrew says, bro, do you think it will possibly first team to lose at home? That already happened, Seth. First team to lose at home was not San Antonio. Thanks, Detroit Pistons. Okay. WrestleMania tonight plus a Spurs playoff game. What a day for San Antonio, says Longhorns. Is it possible to make 212 total? Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Courtney. I think the next one is 120. Then 125 is the next big shelf, and we'll do it in 1,000 at a time, guys. We're going to do it 1,000 at a time. Going to do it one at a time. I was sleeping on Avdija for sure, says Lovecraft. And, dude, after I saw Avdija play in the last game, Deni Avdija is the real. He is so good, man. Deni Avdija is just so good. Folks, the score right now is 57-59. The San Antonio Spurs will start the clock right now. Here is, looks like Stephon Castle. Castle at the three-point line. Castle looks to Fox. Fox on the run. Fox floats it up to Stephon Castle, and Castle drops the hammer. 61-57. San Antonio up by 4 now. Gives us a little bit of wiggle room. Not much here. Little bit of wiggle room, not much though. There's the inbound pass, little give and go right here, and the ball is being brought up right now by the Portland Trail Blazers. You can hear everybody in San Antonio's Frostback Center Arena saying, defense. Here's a two-point shot. This one is good. Scoot knocks down the two-point shot. It's 59-61. San Antonio up by 2. De'Aaron Fox at the three-point line. He'll bounce this over, and Stephon Castle goes to Devin Vassell. Vassell is at the elbow. He goes to Fox. Back to Vassell for 3. No good. And it's going to be a rebound by Donovan Clingan. Clingan gets the board. Here come the Portland Trail Blazers. Right now it's in the hands of Kamara. Kamara looks to the right. One more pass to the right here. Holiday inside to Clingan. Clingan going to be fouled right now. Looked like Clingan was fouling Fox, but Fox is going to be charged for the foul here. So De'Aaron Fox picks up a personal. By the way, San Antonio still 77.7% favorites to win this game according to ESPN. We start the clock. Here is Scoot. Scoot, cross court. Kamara with it. Kamara at the three-point line. He will drive. It is stolen, and it's going to be picked up here by Julian Champagnie, who comes up with the steal. Vassell's at the three-point line. Vassell to Castle. Castle working the perimeter right now. Here's De'Aaron Fox out to Wemby. Wemby, Castle. Ooh, here's a shot for Castle. He's getting ice cold right now. Stephon, you better find a new angle. Stephon Castle struggling at the three-point line here. Here's Clingan. Avdija now. Avdija will drive. Avdija will pop up. He goes to Kamara. Kamara for 3. That was to take the lead. It was no good. San Antonio with a rebound trying to fast break here. Here is De'Aaron Fox. Got a lot of pressure. He will be fouled, and he goes to the free throw line. 7:49 here left to go. Not a lot of fouls in this game. This game is kind of going by quickly. So, stops. Clock stops. It was so funny. I heard someone say, why does everyone always scream, defense? We know we're supposed to be playing defense, but no one ever says, offense. Why do you always say defense? By the way, not a shooting foul here. De'Aaron Fox going to go ahead and get the ball back. He shoots and misses. Another missed shot for San Antonio does not bode well. Here's a bounce pass that goes out of bounds. Looks like it was last touched by the Portland Trail Blazers. The result is Spurs ball. Here comes San Antonio. Stephon Castle at the three-point line. Here's Julian Champagnie. Oh, rattles the rim. His first shot of the day. Champagnie going to steal the ball, though. Gives it to Vassell. Vassell to Castle. Castle to Vassell. Vassell to Champagnie. He squares his feet. Champagnie for 3. Bang! Champagnie knocks it down. He's now 50% from downtown. His first 2 shots of the day, the first one was a miss, the second was a take. 64-59, up by 5 are the Spurs. Deni Avdija looks to the right. It's Kamara. Kamara, one more pass to the corner. Stephon Castle makes this man step on the line. The official says it's out of bounds, and once again, it's going to be, you know what I'm going to say, right? Spurs ball! Spurs get the basketball right now. And this is a turnover for Drew Holiday. I love that shot for Champagnie. Let's start the clock. Here come the San Antonio Spurs. Driving to the rim. There's going to be a foul. No, Luke Kornet got tripped up. De'Aaron Fox now has the ball. De'Aaron Fox is in the paint. De'Aaron Fox from just 6 feet out shoots it up off the glass. It's good. 66-59. Spurs now up by 7. Deni Avdija goes to Holiday. Holiday a pump fake over Kornet. Kornet going to block from behind. San Antonio finds a way to stop the alley-oop right there. Well done by the Spurs. Here comes Vassell. Vassell to Champagnie. Champagnie's in the corner. He lets it fly. He buries this, but you know what? A foul before the shot. That's still got to be good for Champagnie. 6:16 here left to go. My gosh, 2 players got in on Donovan Clingan, and then another one here. Devin Vassell blocked Clingan too. Ridiculous, man. Clingan got blocked twice on the same possession by the San Antonio Spurs. Vamos. Vamos, Spurs. We start the clock, guys. The ball is with San Antonio. Never mind. It's stolen right now. Drew Holiday thinks he's got a lane, but it's blocked by Vassell. It's blocked again, and a foul coming in. 6:04. Dylan Harper is going to pick up a foul. It's a shooting foul, and we go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Holiday going to shoot 2 right now. Dylan Harper going to pick up the foul. He says it sounds like first down. Need that extra juice, says Trill. All right, guys, we're at the free throw line right now. Looks like it's actually Toumani Camara who's at the free throw line. He's going to shoot 2 shots. So Toumani Camara at the free throw line. He's 71% on the season. 71% on the season. 73% shooting in his career. He knocks down the first of those shots right there. Oops. Gave a point to San Antonio. It's now 60-66. 61-66. That shot is good. Both free throws are made there by Camara, and the San Antonio Spurs hanging on to just a 5-point lead. This is Stephon Castle. Castle to Vassell. Vassell lets it rip. Vassell sinks the shot. 69 giggity to 61. Here's the move from Deni Avdija. Avdija to the three-point line. Camara to Avdija. One more in the corner. This three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Luke Cornett under the rim. San Antonio back in action. Here is Dylan Harper. Harper pulls up to the open space. He's slowed down. Goes back to Castle. Castle to Vassell. A pump fake, a drive. Vassell to Castle. It's stolen. Good job here by the Portland Trail Blazers. Blazers steal the basketball. Here's a wide open triple off the back of the rim, rebounded by the Spurs. Great effort at crashing the boards. Here's Vassell for 3. Vassell for 3. Bang! 72-61. It's an 11-point game. Timeout called by the Portland Trail Blazers. Woo! All right, man. So 5:08 here left to go. Another shot by Vassell. Ladies and gentlemen, if I've had your attention, do me a favor. I know I say it all the time. Smash that like button. Let me take a look at the analytics right now. We currently have a couple thousand people and some change watching this live stream. Looks like 1,500 people watching this live stream right now. We are currently sitting at a measly 355 likes. Let's pump this up, man. Let's get to 500 likes right now. Let's get to 500 likes right now. Smash the like button. Smash that subscribe button if you have not already done so. Let's see. Blazers, says Jesse. Pretty sure I grew up with him, says Arsion. Blazers all day, says Jesse. Zeph, again, this is the thing, man. He says, man, nobody cares. They had more likes by Lakers fans. Spurs, says Zephon. Well, what he's trying to say is that we covered a Lakers game yesterday. I'm not a Lakers fan, but that game managed to pull in more likes than the San Antonio Spurs game. And even though I'm a Spurs fan, just seems a little off balance. That's okay. Look, man, I can't force you guys to smash that like button. But I can tell you that you don't want this channel to disappear. And the best way to help support this channel is to smash that button. Smash the like button, like, subscribe, and share. I promise you guys that's the last time I'm going to say it until the fourth quarter. That's the last time I'm going to say it until the fourth quarter. But it's super important that if you guys are out there on the YouTube landscape, even if it's not for me, man, forget me. Whatever, dude. I'm whatever. But there are other content creators who are putting their hearts and souls out there so that you can stay entertained. The least you can do is like it. You don't even have to subscribe. I get it. Commitment issues. But just smash the FN like button, right? FN like button. By the way, that was not out of character. Get it? FN. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Hey, little man. How you doing? Yeah. Hi. Hi, little boy. How are you? You're all clean? Your hair looks funky. It's cute. You want your bear? Yes. Yes. Oh, my goodness. You want to say hi to the people? Go, Spurs, go. Go, Spurs, go. Go, Spurs, go. Go, Spurs, go. This is why we do this, little man. This is why we work so hard. This is why we work 12-hour days is for this little man right here. The binky, yeah, the binky looks funny. It's got stripes because it's green. Because it's green. Doesn't that look so weird? Doesn't that look so weird? All right, little man, you got to be in bed. You're going to be asleep by the time I'm done with this stream. That's another day. That's 2 days in a row that I didn't get to hang out with you. So we will hang out tomorrow all day because Mommy has to work tomorrow. Yeah, that's what Daddy cut his hand on earlier today when he jumped for the tip-off. That was like literally the very first thing that happened today. I started the day by bleeding on camera. Fact. I jumped up. It's a small one, right? But I was lined up like this for the tip-off. I was getting ready to jump, and I wasn't paying attention, and I'm watching this, and I straight up went all the way up and put my hand straight up into there, and it drew blood. So, yeah, on the same hand. All right, guys. Here you go, Sammy. Love you, buddy. You know, downstairs, going to go put him down? Okay. Here's a shot from Deni Avdija, guys. The shot will fall. Whoops. The shot will fall for Deni Avdija, and the score is now 63-72. San Antonio with the basketball. Dylan Harper goes to Luke Cornett. Luke Cornett hands this off to Devin Vassell. Vassell is on the move. Vassell will pull up and shoot. It's off the glass. The bank is open, and the score is now 74-63. 4 minutes and 35 seconds here left to go. The basketball in the hands of Sharp. Sharp going to back things up now. The Portland Trail Blazers with the ball now. It's Robert Williams. Williams backwards to Deni Avdija. Avdija uses the Williams screen. Avdija's on the move. He's in the paint. It's going to be a good deflection here. Devin Vassell is the focal point right now of the camera. 4 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. We're going to get an inbound pass right now. So there is the inbound pass. Here's the work around the step back triple. This shot. No good. It's rebounded here by San Antonio. Here come the Spurs. Stephon Castle is in the paint. Kicks it to Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson is now in the paint. He'll spin move. He's going to get some contact there. The officials are going to call a travel on Keldon Johnson. 4 minutes left to go. Keldon Johnson going to be hit with the traveling call. Spurs still up by 11. Spurs still up by 11. Trappy says, answer your chats. Hey, Trappy. I'm busy. How's that for an answer? 3 minutes and 57 seconds here left to go. I'm sorry. Let me watch the screen and read the chats at the same time. Okay, this is really hard to do. I can't quite do that, so let's get back to this game. Here's a pull-up and a shot for Deni Avdija. It's a swish from downtown. The score is 66-64. Deni Avdija knocks it down. 66-74. Deni Avdija with 24 points. Here's a pass to Luke Cornett. Cornett going to hand this off to Stephon Castle. Alley-oop to Luke Cornett, and it's good. 66-76 right now. And San Antonio still up by 10 thanks to the Luke Cornett jam. Avdija looks to the right. He'll pass this over to, looks like Sharp. Sharp going to step on it. Sharp almost dispossessed. Hands off to Avdija. Avdija full head of steam. It's rejected by Luke Cornett. San Antonio going to fast break. Here is Stephon Castle. He is fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Okay. So, 66-76 is the score. The San Antonio Spurs up by 10. We're at the free throw line shooting 2 shots right now. At the free throw line shooting 2 shots right now. All right, guys. Come on, Spurs. Keep the pressure on. Mario, lead your team, says Duffers. All right, we're at the free throw line. Stephon Castle, first free throw is good. The score is 77-66. At the free throw line, we've got Stephon Castle shooting 2 shots. 3:01 here left to go. 77-66. San Antonio looking to get another bucket here. At the free throw line for the second, Deni Avdija is getting some treatment on the sideline. Avdija seems to be in pain on that right leg. I wonder if it's a cramp. Maybe he forgot his pickle juice. The score is 66-78. San Antonio up by a healthy margin right now, up by 12. Here's the drive and going to pull up and shoot. Nice mid-range jump shot going to hit right there. It's 80-6. Oops. It is 68-78. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Deni Avdija getting attention there. Luke Cornett at the three-point line. He'll hand this off to Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson's in the paint. Johnson right hand. Luke Cornett going to clean up the mess. Luke Cornett gets the jam. It's 80-68. San Antonio still up by 12. Wemby on the sideline watching on, cheering his team on here. Here goes Drew Holiday to the right. Little give and go. Holiday gets it right back. Holiday lets it fly from the corner. This is a missed shot. Julian Champagnie gets the rebound. Here's the gas right now. Stepping on it. Stephon Castle going to Euro. Castle going to be fouled again. He goes to the line for another two. 2:08 here left to go. I'm going to teleport to a Waffle House, says DJ Gene. This chat is ancillary. Ancillary. Is it ancillary? I think Chauncey doubled down, question mark. Get me 2 more points. Castle, says Cam Cody. Blazers hit some threes, says Edward Pegolo. Blazers are trash, says Southside. 12-point spread, says Mr. Mojo. 13. 81-68, Mr. Mojo. 81-68. We're up by 13. Deni Avdija has his whole leg wrapped up right now in some kind of weird-looking contraption. He's dealing with some kind of maybe calf strain, I would guess. Hard to say. He's definitely in pain, though. That's not good for Portland. Stephon Castle gets both free throws to go. We're up by 14 yet again. They start the clock. San Antonio with a healthy lead. Here come the Portland Trail Blazers. Drew Holiday with the basketball in his hand. Holiday cuts over here. Holiday's going to drive. He's going to alley-oop it, and the jam goes down. Nice job by Robert Williams to be in the right place at the right time. Good read here for the Blazers. They said, oh, yeah, alley-oop. We could do that too. Just press YY. Here is Castle. Castle will shoot. Ooh, Castle almost gets it to go. He is fouled. 1:40 left to go. It's going to be a foul on Scoot Henderson. Scoot Henderson picks up his 3rd foul of the day, so now Scoot's in trouble. Back to the free throw line we go. That was a nasty alley-oop, though. Put Luke Cornett on a poster. Put Luke Cornett on a poster. Stephon Castle hits the first of his 2 free throws. Castle is at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. All right. Wemby checking back in for San Antonio. You can hear the crowd roar right now. Luke Cornett did a great job right there. He's going to hit the bench. Looks like Williams also going to hit the bench. Wemby checks in on the court for San Antonio. It's Wemby, Castle, Fox, Johnson, and Champagnie. Castle hits both of his free throws. It's 70-84. San Antonio up by 14. San Antonio up by 14 right now. Basketball in the hands of the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's the move from Scoot Henderson. A bounce pass and a give right back to him. Henderson goes to the left. Henderson finds the angle. Henderson going to lose the handles, and it's a turnover. Spurs ball. San Antonio gets the basketball back. 84-70. 84-70, we start the clock. Actually, we don't. We're waiting for the inbound pass. Waiting for the inbound pass right now. By the way, San Antonio is in the bonus. So there's the clock. It is on. De'Aaron Fox taking long strides to get up here. Fox goes to the right. Fox goes in the paint. Left-handed shot. That is his strong side. He will miss the shot, though, and it's rebounded by Portland. Portland trying to fast break. Good ball movement here. Holiday for 3. No good. Rebounded right now. It's actually a Jeremy Grant 3 that was missed. Swing pass to Champagnie. Champagnie doesn't like it. Give right back. Champagnie for 3. Swish! Let's go! 17-point lead. This is what I was expecting out of San Antonio. This is the San Antonio I was expecting today. 51.8 on the clock. Julian Champagnie going to be assisted there by De'Aaron Fox. We're up by 17 right here. And there is Drew Holiday. That's the difference of what happens when you don't have Deni Avdija on the court for the Portland Trail Blazers. All right, to the left they go. Holiday with it. Holiday's at the wing. Holiday, step back tray. No good. Ugly shot. Keldon Johnson gets the rebound. Here's De'Aaron Fox, and he'll bring the ball up court. De'Aaron Fox with it. Looks like there's about a 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. De'Aaron Fox has to back it up. He's kind of tucked away in this corner here. He's going to make his move. He steps on the gas. De'Aaron Fox hands this over to Wemby. Wemby not going to get the foul right now. That's crazy here. Here's the drive for, oh my goodness. Whoa, what a jam right there. And the San Antonio Spurs are going to give up a bucket. Here's a half-court shot the other way to end the quarter. It's a missed shot. It's a 15-point lead for San Antonio. You know Keldon Johnson's going to talk with the officials about that no call on the other end. We go to a commercial break. Fourth quarter, last quarter of the day. Guys, we did 30. What is that, 32? 16, yeah, 32. So 31 quarters so far in the last 2 days. I have called 31 quarters of basketball in the last 2 days. This is quarter number 32. This will be the last one. And I'm going to go to sleep after this, bro. I'm going to go get some sleep. Portland is reeling, says Mr. Mojo. No call, says Longhorns. That's BS. Belt to bottom, says Mr. Mojo. Marco saying, let's go Spurs. So next round you'll get beat by the Nuggets, says Marco. Ancillary, noun, providing support to the primary activities or operations of an organization. I've learned something today. Go Spurs, go. I've always heard of it as auxiliary, as help. Auxilio, right? Auxiliary. Never ancillary, but you know what? I learned something too, Drago. What are you watching the game on, Mario? I got to pause the live to match it up with the game. Can't have that on Tuesday with my Lakers. Yeah, Justin. So this game is, I'm watching it on Peacock. This game, I believe, is exclusively on Peacock. That being said, so here's the thing. When the games are on Amazon Prime, there is zero delay. It is so sweet to get the games on Amazon Prime. But when I watch on Peacock, or I watch on NBC, or I watch on ABC, or I watch on Fox, etc., 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 you come up with whatever acronym you want, or any three-letter conglomerate that covers sports, it's always delayed by like 30 seconds. Why? I have no idea. But that's just the case. Mr. Mojo says, noise, make some noise. Go Spurs, go, says Brill. What's up, Wemby for president? Technically can't be. Let's see, I majored in English, says Mr. Mojo. English. Is there volume where you're watching? Why would there be zero volume ever? I have the volume very, very, very low. And to answer this question, Peter Sobers, it's because you don't want to be influenced by what the announcers on TV are saying. It's also really hard to gather your thoughts when you hear someone else constantly talking in your headset. So if you're going to be a sports analyst and you want to do something like this, I do 100,000% recommend putting the volume levels low enough to where they don't distract you. And if you absolutely need to hear what the official has to say, then you can hear what they have to say. But overall, dude, I can't sit here and listen to someone else chirping in my ear while I'm trying to come up with my own thoughts. Would drive me insane. It would drive me insane. Preston says, turn down for what? Just a few more likes to get to 500, says Horror Movie Fan. Yeah, bro, I got a deal for you, says Marco. Let's hear it, Marco. I watch in real time on Amazon. Me too, Mojo. Jumpin' Jack Flash. Lakers in 7 versus Rockets, says Bag Fam. All right, guys, the commercial break is over. Treyzilla saying, I was being exaggerative, hyperbolic, like the time chamber in Dragon Ball Z. All right, guys, San Antonio up by 15 as we start the fourth quarter. Here is Dylan Harper, who now gets into the front court. It's actually mid-court here. We're in no man's land right now. Here is Harper on the run. Harper is going to pull up. He's going to feed this inside to Wemby. Wemby is going to be hit on the alley-oop. He goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. So Victor Wembanyama goes to the line for 2 shots. Try to sing one song while another one is playing in the background. That's what he's talking about. Yeah, dude, that's the best way to put. You know what? DJ Gene, as a DJ, he knows exactly what that is. I actually challenge you to do that tonight. Listen to one song, any song. Listen to the actual song and try to sing a different song. You'd be surprised how difficult it is to do that. Damn near impossible. So Wemby's at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. Wemby's first free throw is good. The score is 88-72. But Wemby looks at this rim right now, and he's so tall, man. It's basically a little tykes to him. 11:44. Preston says Manu's in the house. Ginobili! Second one for Wemby. You can hear the MVP chants coming out of the Frost Bank Center right now. You hear it, MVP. You mean the WemVP? All right, guys. Deni Avdija back in the game now for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's got the basketball. He goes to the right side. He cuts to the left now. Clears this one. Pulls the trigger on it. Deni Avdija. It's short off the front of the rim, and De'Aaron Fox gets the rebound, but it looks like he's going to be pushed out of bounds. The officials going to blow the whistle on Scoot Henderson, and that's going to be a foul against Portland. The result of the play, Spurs ball. So San Antonio gets it. All right, guys, San Antonio Spurs on the run. Wow, I have never seen Dylan Harper run so fast in my life. That was the quickest zip to the bucket right there. San Antonio up by 19 right now. It's 91-72. This is exactly what I was expecting out of my Spurs here. Let's go. Welcome back to the playoffs, San Antonio. Holiday going to climb the baseline. It's actually not Holiday. It doesn't matter. Wemby gets the block. One-man block party. Champagny. Harper. Harper to the rim. Harper gets the angle. Harper gets the bucket. Spurs up by 21. Timeout called. Portland. All right, man. Ginobili's the legend. Ginobili's the legend. 90 Poncho. Thanks, man. I appreciate the good effort. Good effort, guys. Good effort here. All right, y'all. Spurs can win it all if they can beat OKC again. I think they can, Bag Fam. Wemby is at least 7'6", I think. Ever see him standing next to a 7-footer? Yeah, I did. I have seen that. If Spurs win against the Nuggets, it'll be Spurs fan for a year. But if the Nuggets win, you have to wear a Nuggets. Deal or no deal, Robert? No deal. No deal. I would never wager my Spurs fandom here. Would never wager my Spurs fandom. If the Nuggets beat the Spurs, we could do something, man. I'm down to do something like that. Not like that, but how about this? If the Denver Nuggets eliminate the San Antonio Spurs from the postseason, I will eat a ghost pepper on camera at the end of the game as punishment. Okay, there it is, man. You know what? And you know what, Marco Polo Broncos? I'm not even going to make you wager anything. That's how confident I am about my San Antonio Spurs. So what do you say? You want to shake on it? You want to shake on it, bro? We're going to shake on that. If the San Antonio Spurs are eliminated, there it is. Go ahead. By the way, circle back. I know Freimeister Bond is going to probably highlight the moment that I said that, so I'm going to make it easy for you guys. I'll say it one more time. If the San Antonio Spurs are eliminated from the playoffs, you know what? I'm going to up it up one more time. If the San Antonio Spurs are eliminated before the Western Conference Finals, I will eat a ghost pepper at the end of their series. Fair? Sounds fair to me. Let's turn off all these extras here. Got too many of these tabs open. So again, guys, here is the playoff bracket. That means the San Antonio Spurs would have to get past the Blazers and past the Nuggets down here. If the Spurs are eliminated before getting to here, I'm going to eat a ghost pepper on camera. There it is. Ghost pepper bet. Done. Done. Sounds good, Marco Polo? I see your handshake right there. There you go, brother. That's it, man. By the way, if you want to be super cool, you can actually step up your side, and you can email me a video of you eating a ghost pepper if the Nuggets lose to the San Antonio Spurs. You don't have to if you don't want to, but, it's there. Marco, I hope to see you for all of these games. All right. Someone said colorful crowd in the arena. Yeah, because we're wearing 3 different colors out there. Go Spurs, go. Our Scion says, I'm in. No, you won't. Seriously, said David. Yes, I will. And you know what's funny? It actually wouldn't be the first time I've had to eat a ghost pepper. Long story. We'll talk about that during football season. Does not matter, folks. The score right now is 93-72. San Antonio up by 21 with 10.5 left to go right now. Will Victor Wembanyama get 25 points? If he doesn't get pulled from the game, he will. I say bet 20 instead, says Mr. Mojo. I got 5 on it. Here's the ball in the hands of the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's a drive to the rim, kicks it to Kamara. Kamara for 3. Nice shot for Kamara. It's 75-93. The clock is ticking. 75-93. Camera focused on Wemby. Here is De'Aaron Fox with the basketball. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. De'Aaron Fox passes to Barnes. Barnes, he can score. Barnes going to post up. He goes to Wemby. Wemby's open. There's definitely hands coming in against Wemby. Come on, ref. There's the bucket and the foul. Wemby goes to the free throw line and 1. Ooh, Wemby. He looks like he's flexing. He's good. Wemby with a scowl on his face. Wemby not happy right now. Good job, Wemby. Oh, that weight room right there. Look at the face of Victor Wembanyama. The frustration, and he knows he's got to collect himself, but boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Here's the MVP. The MVP going to miss the and one opportunity, but it's 95-75. San Antonio still up by 20 with 10 minutes left. Ooh, nice move right there by Deni Avdija to the corner. Here is Drew Holiday. Holiday will shoot. He gets the angle. That's a bucket. 77-95, an 18-point game. De'Aaron Fox will bring it up. Wemby with 28 right now. Someone asking, do you think he'll get 25? Here's to the left. Wemby lets it fly. Wemby with the bucket from downtown. 98-77. Victor Wembanyama absolutely crushing it. Ooh, chill. Okay, Klingon, relax, bro. Klingon with one of the nastiest dunks of the day. Easy now, Tiger. Relax. Okay, here comes Dylan Harper. Harper to Wembanyama. Wembanyama at the three-point line. Going to try to get past Klingon. Here's a spin move. He will shoot off the glass. Gets the bucket on the shot. Wemby just too darn good, and he gets back on defense. Look at the face of Tim Duncan watching this dude ball out. Deni Avdija kicks it to the three-point line. One more to Holiday. Holiday's in the paint, looks at Wemby, says never mind, passes to the three-point line, steps up and shoots. That's a two-point shot right there. That's going to go for Sharp. So Shaedon Sharp gets the bucket. San Antonio with a 19-point lead right now. Hands this over, and it looks like Dylan Harper will go backwards to Wemby. Wemby covered right now by Kamara, and here's Wemby. He'll pull up and shoot. No, he changes his mind, goes to Barnes. Another pass back to Wemby. Wemby, a spin move. No foul right now. Wemby's down on the ground right here, and going back the other way, there's going to be a foul on this side. Victor Wembanyama slow to get up, and he is really upset that the officials are letting him get beat up right now. Here's this spin move. How is that not a blocking foul on Holiday? How is that not a blocking foul on Drew Holiday? How is that not a blocking foul on Drew Holiday? Insane no call right there. Insane no call right there. Ridiculous. You know what, Robert Samora? Whatever Ted just said is enough for me to ban him for life. Let's start the clock right now. Here we go. Here's the shot. And this one is going to be good. That's a shot there for the Portland Trail Blazers. 83-100. Here's the run. And it looks like Harper goes to the straightaway. Harper backs things up. It's 83-100, 17-point lead. Luke Cornett is now on the court for Victor Wembanyama. Wemby going to take a breather after taking that spill earlier. Here's Stephon Castle, who is shoved by Deni Avdija. Castle lets the three ball fly. It's no good. It bounces off the rim and into the hands of Portland. Here come the Portland Trailblazers. Here come the Portland Trailblazers. To the left-hand side. Here's that three-point shot. No good, and Holiday going to miss. All right, guys, Stephon Castle with the basketball. Castle to Harper. Harper going to hold right now. 17-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. Harper inside to Cornett. Cornett to the three-point line. Pump fake. Looks like De'Aaron Fox going to try to fight his way in. Actually, that's not Fox. That's Barnes. Bad pass stolen by Portland. Here's the drive for Sharp. Sharp will shoot. It's no good. Rebound by Shampenny. Shampenny forward to Castle. Castle in the open space. Timeout going to be called, I believe. And so 7 minutes here left to go. 7 minutes here left to go. Thank you, Mr. Samora. Okay, so 80-100. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate that, man. Look, there's one thing that I will absolutely not put up with on this channel. If you are a racist POS, you can go eat a bag of... That's all I'm going to say. Mike in the chat, it's kind of not fair, though. Wemby looks like a high schooler playing 4th and 5th graders height-wise. Favorite Spurs championship memory? Have you ever been to a Spurs parade? I've been to Spurs parades. I've been to Spurs games in the postseason. I've been to all kinds of games for the San Antonio Spurs. I'm a fan. VKCC says, no bias here, I guess. Hey, man, everybody's got one. Everybody's got one team that they're going to support, and for me, it's my San Antonio Spurs. That being said, if I ever got called up to the big leagues, that would have to end. But, hey, Magic with the 8th seed upset. Yes, that's right, Blake. I saw that today over the Pistons. That was a good one for sure. Thomas Bush is in the chat saying, hello, Mario. I have your Spurs in the NBA Finals. Thomas Bush, me too, brother. I need 3 points for Fox, says NG. I need you to play-by-play my English Premier team. Who's your team, Cortland? As long as you don't say Man U. Just kidding. It would be totally fine if you were a Man City or a Man U fan. David says, oh, snap. Big Fam says, this is a sweep. Spurs 4-0. I agree. Car surfing downtown traffic. Bumper to bumper, says Jared. Yeah, dude, no. If someone says anything like that on this channel, man, I think I've probably got a list of like 50 people that have already had to be booted. And the fact that people still think so ass backwards like that, it honestly makes me sick. But whatever, man. Mario, please cover the Stanley Cup this year, please. Maroon Commando, I don't know enough about hockey, bro. The only thing I know about hockey is that the Mighty Ducks were good in the 90s. Outside of that, I don't know. And that the USA beat Canada for the first time in like 50 years or whatever. Please cover and no sweep 5. 12 more subs. No, almost, Juan. We've actually got 12 more subs to get to 119.1. We still got a long way to go to get to 120. Can Deni Avdija get 6 more points? Cortland says second to the Stanley Cup. I'm glad I missed whatever was said. Yeah, DJ. For sure. Wemby's back must be killing him from carrying this game, says Selena. Nah, man, Wemby's too strong. So what else do you work for? Or is content creation your full-time job? Yeah, guys, I quit my job a year ago. It's been almost a year. It's been over a year now since I quit my job. I was a network engineer and then an IT sales guy. I got my degree during the pandemic. I graduated with my degree in computer science. I was a bartender for a really long time here in San Antonio, Texas. And then I got my degree in computer science, realized that computers are not as fun as sports. Started doing this as soon as I got my degree. And I was working both jobs, but after about 2 years, after about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, YouTube started making more money than working as a network engineer. So I said, dude, I'm done with this. I'm going to work for myself. I don't want a boss. I'll be my own damn boss. Here's the shot for Stephon Castle. It's no good. It's a miss. San Antonio still up by 17. Here we go. The clock is hot. Deni Avdija is at the top of the key. He'll bounce this over to the three-point line. A pump fake, a pull-up, a shot, and it's good. Knocks this one down. 15-point lead for San Antonio, but Henderson helping the Blazers inch their way back. Stephon Castle with the basketball now. Castle at the Spurs logo. Castle looking for a pick right here from Johnson. Not going to use that pick. Here's a feed inside. Nice move. Harrison Barnes going to shoot. Luke Cornett can't get the rebound. They're going to call this an over-the-back foul on Luke Cornett, and it's going to result in Blazers ball. So the Blazers get the basketball. They're actually calling it a Keldon Johnson loose ball foul. Cornett and Wemby are switching over, so Wemby is now checking in for San Antonio. Luke Cornett going to go hit the bench there. 6 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. The Trailblazers are currently on a 6-0 run in the last 2 minutes. San Antonio hasn't scored in a while. Deni Avdija will hand this over to Scoot Henderson. Henderson to Avdija. Avdija will drive. Avdija will shoot. Avdija will miss, and it's going to be an offensive rebound. Here's a three-point shot. It flies. It's good. Oh, wow. Portland Trailblazers knock down one more. Timeout is called. It's a 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Mitch Johnson having a conversation with the official right now. Technical foul on Mitch Johnson. A technical on Mitch. Oh, man, a 12-point game with this much time left. Avdija going to miss the technical free throw. It's because ball don't lie. It's because ball don't lie. 5:57. San Antonio got to get their rhythm back. Deni Avdija, they're saying, oh, so I see what Mitch Johnson is complaining about. There was an offensive foul off the ball right now that was never called, and Johnson had something to say. Anyways, about 5:50 left to go. Victor Wembanyama with the basketball. Wemby turns away. Wemby goes to the three-point line. He is going to post up and work his way around the three line. He will shoot. Wemby will score! Bang! Let's go, Wembanyama. Tim Duncan just watching in approval here. Oh, man. Here is going to be a foul, and it's going to be against San Antonio. The boos coming in quickly. Wemby going to say, you know what? Give it to me. I don't even care right now. I don't think he did. I don't think he did foul. So Wemby with that three-point shot from downtown to make it 103-88. 15-point game still. Definitely a Devin Vassell foul. Okay, we start the clock. Deni Avdija at the top of the screen now at the Frostbank Center logo. Deni Avdija on the dribble. Nice spin move. Avdija will pass. One more pass. Three-point line. Drive. Pull up. Shoot. Shot is good. It falls 90-103. Good shot there for Scoot Henderson. Henderson gets a bucket. So Scoot gets the bucket. Castle going to line up right now. He gets a hand in his face. The officials, again, Stephon Castle is getting beat up right now, and not a single whistle from the officials. Everyone in San Antonio objecting. Someone's going to throw something at one of these officials, I'm willing to bet. A bad shot for San Antonio. Bad shot for Portland going the other way. Couple of missed shots. Here is KJ, Keldon Johnson. Pump fakes. Bounce pass stolen. 4:32. There's a fast break. Deni Avdija going to jam it down. It's 92-103. The clock is ticking. Mitch Johnson coaching from the sideline. He's doing this. He's saying no's right now, so they've got a play that they're going to run here. Here is a back behind the back pass. One more. This is a three ball. This thing is off the front of the rim, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by San Antonio. Portland Trail Blazers basketball. 11-point game. Okay, so I got 2 timeouts remaining for San Antonio. 3 timeouts remaining for the Portland Trail Blazers. San Antonio up by 11. 2 games tomorrow, by the way. To the right-hand side is Scoot. Scoot Henderson at the three-point line. Scoot will drive. Scoot in the paint. He will shoot. He will miss. It's out of bounds. Last touched by the Blazers. 3:55 left to go. Spurs ball. So San Antonio gets it. Throw ghost peppers at the ref, says I am bros. It's Spurs basketball. Start the clock. Big deep breath as De'Aaron Fox brings the ball up court. Up by 11. Fox looking at the rim. He'll go ahead and alley-oop it to Wemby. Easy play. 105-92. 3:41 left to go. San Antonio back up by 13. Timeout taken. Portland. All right, guys, we go to another timeout break. For those of y'all who are starting to hit a wall, let's talk about the schedule here for San Antonio. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Where's my schedule for San Antonio? Let's try this one more time. Okay. Oh, did I move this? Let's see. Blazers last 5? No, it should be Blazers series schedule. Well, let's try this one. Oh, I don't get to see any of these. Oh, well, that's why I'm an idiot. My bad. It's right here. All right, guys, here you go. This game is happening right now. The next game will be on Tuesday. I will be covering this game. And for the record, I'm going to be covering all of the San Antonio Spurs games this entire postseason. I don't care what time it's at. If San Antonio is playing, I'm covering the game. So Spurs have the next game on Tuesday, 7 p.m. It's a primetime game. Friday after that for Game 3, this will be in Portland, Oregon. Then Game 4 is going to happen on Sunday. This will be a 2:30 p.m. game. The rest of this is TBD, guys. The rest of this is TBD. We don't know. We know the days. We don't know what time. But if you're a Spurs fan or a Trailblazers fan, this, and this are the next few games here. If needed, we'll get games 5, 6, and 7. We won't need them. All right. Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama on defense right now. Here come the Portland Trail Blazers. Deni Avdija going to pull up and shoot. He's going to get the shot off the rim. It's no good. There's going to be a foul here. It's a foul against Portland as Wemby is pulled down. It's going to be a 5th foul on Scoot Henderson. Ooh, I think Wemby might have sold that a little bit. That's foul number 5. And I think the Trailblazers are going to challenge. So timeout called right here by Portland. They are going to challenge it. And I think that might be the right call. There's Tiago Splitter, head coach right now. I love that Tiago Splitter is the head coach here, man. I do love that. Let's see. If we need them, we won't. That's it, Santino. We won't. We'll be all right. We gonna be all right. Coach's challenge. San Antonio up by 13 with 3:25 left to go. All right. Interesting. Another fun fact that we learned today. Tank tops are called that because they resemble the top half of tank suits, which were one-piece swimwear worn in swimming pools, often called swimming tanks, in the early 20th century. You know what, Mr. Rake Flyer? You have a way with words, sir. Spurs chip or Cowboys chip, which do you prefer? I prefer Spurs chips. I wasn't a football fan when the Dallas Cowboys won a chip. I did see those games, right? I've seen those games, but I was not an actual fan of football when I was that young. I was a fan of baseball and basketball growing up. Football is actually, interestingly enough, a new development that I didn't even realize that I liked football until I was 21, bro. I didn't even realize that I liked football until I was 21. We're in the middle of a coach's challenge. I think this is going to stand right now. I think this foul is going to stand. Wemby. Yeah, I mean, there's contact. There's no doubt about that. This foul is going to stand. I saved everything here, Santino, for this game right now, bro. I saved everything for this one here. Got to thank you as a Packers fan for Micah. So we're waiting right now, guys, for the call from the officials. They're taking a look at this. There's a coach's challenge for the Portland Trail Blazers. I believe that this is going to be a foul. It's going to stand right now. The ruling on the floor, or the call on the floor, is a foul on Scoot Henderson. This would make it foul number 5 on Scoot. That's, on Scoot Henderson for the Portland Trail Blazers. Wow, the call is being overturned to a no call. Are you stacking the chips against me, ref? Scoot no longer has 5 fouls. He now has back down to 4. 3:25 left to go. Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs should still have the basketball here. The foul will not stand. And you know what? They're not giving San Antonio the ball either. So here's the inbound pass. The Portland Trail Blazers with it right now. Trail Blazers go to the left. A pump fake at the three-point line. This three-point shot flies. It's off the back of the rim. Wemby goes up and says, "Give me that." I don't care who you are. I'm going to get that basketball. So Wemby gets the board. And here is De'Aaron Fox. 3 minutes left to play. San Antonio by 13. Fox almost loses it. Fox and Wemby running into each other. Okay, guys. Take it easy. Fox to the bottom of the screen. Fox will go into the paint. He will shoot. There is a foul. The official blows the whistle. 2:53 left to go. And we go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Thibault going to be charged with the foul. 2 shots coming up right now for De'Aaron Fox. Shooting 2 shots. 26 points for Deni Avdija. 35 points today for Victor Wembanyama. First free throw is good for De'Aaron Fox. The score is 106-92. 106-92. So good shot right there at the free throw line. On the court for San Antonio to wrap up this game, Wemby, Castle, Vassell, Fox, and Champagnie, your original starters here. This second free throw, no good for De'Aaron Fox. Rebound for Deni Avdija. Avdija on the run. Looks like they're going to call this a blocking foul against De'Aaron Fox. Spurs are in the bonus, by the way. De'Aaron Fox says, he just ran into me, ref. Man. Feels weird. Feels weird. Here's the inbound pass. Ball in the hands right now of the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's a bounce pass to the three-point line. Deni Avdija covered by Wemby. So Wemby playing lockdown defense on Avdija. Ooh, push-off, fadeaway shot. Wow, Avdija gets it to go over Wembanyama. It is now a 12-point game. San Antonio has the lead. De'Aaron Fox goes to the right. De'Aaron Fox slows down. Fox covered by Avdija. Wemby, why don't you go to the hole? There it is. There's the pass to Wemby, the alley-oop, and he's going to miss the alley-oop, but it's recovered by De'Aaron Fox, and Fox going to put this one in. 108-94. Wemby tried to drop the tomahawk. He happened to just barely miss. Looks like there's going to be a block right there. 2:05 left to go. Julian Champagnie's going to be charged for the foul. Oh, my gosh. Wemby almost gets it to go. He hits the back of the rim on that one. Wemby on the alley-oop almost smashed it. He hit the backboard on accident. First free throw is good, guys. We're at the free throw line right now. Scoot Henderson shooting 2 shots. It is 108-95 after that free throw was made. 108-95 with 1:53 left to go. Both free throws are made, so 108-96. Here is San Antonio. 12-point lead for the Spurs. Looks like Stephon Castle in the front court now. You just need a couple of solid possessions here. Oh, my gosh. They're calling an offensive foul against Victor Wembanyama for setting a screen right here, and they're going to call this Blazers basketball. Wemby Very upset. Mitch Johnson not shaken by it. Mitch Johnson clapping up the squad saying it's good. We're still in good shape right now. Both teams in the bonus after this one, guys. Here's Deni Avdija. Deni Avdija right now with the basketball, the San Antonio Spurs. Here's a pass to the three-point line. This three-point shot flies. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound for Wemby. Wemby to Vassell. Vassell brings it up right now. Vassell will pass this to Fox. Fox, a spin move. Fox will shoot. Fox will score. 110 to 96. It's a 14-point lead. Holiday pump fakes at the three. Here's a three-point shot that flies. It's no good. Rebound by Vassell. San Antonio in really good shape now here, guys. Spurs up by 14. De'Aaron Fox with the basketball. Fox pulls in to the front side here. There's the pass for three. Vassell, back of the rim, no good. Should have taken your time on that one. Here is Deni Avdija. Avdija, pass backwards. One more to him, right back to him. Avdija, a spin move. He'll shoot and score. 110 to 98. Here is San Antonio. Quick, fast break. The foul is going to be made right there. 110 to 98, 52.8 here left to go, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like Devin Vassell going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone in this community is dope, says Santino. Yes, sir. We honestly built such a good community, guys. You know what? We did not build this community. This community found us. And I'm just here calling the games. This community always existed. We're just pulling together around sports, guys. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. Devin Vassell makes the first of his 2 free throws. The score is 98 to 111. 52.8 here left to go. The Spurs back up by 13. What an ending, says Longhorns. What an ending indeed, Longhorns. 111 to 98. San Antonio going to go ahead and clear out all the players. San Antonio bringing out the bench right now. San Antonio brings out the bench. So do the Trailblazers here. I think they know what's going on in these final 2 or 3 possessions. So 111 to 98. Devin Vassell will miss the second one. Man, I felt the thud from here on that rim. Basketball in the hands right now of the Portland Trailblazers to wrap this game up. Under the rim and working his way around. Going to fight his way in. Looks like Chris Murray kicks it to the three-point line. This three-point shot flies. That's going to be a missed shot. Looks like a very bad shot there from Sidi Kisoko. And 26 seconds left to go. Luke Cornett going to hold right now. San Antonio doesn't need to do anything. Everybody on their feet here in San Antonio. Shot clock violation going to be just fine for us, man. So that's it, guys. With 12 and a half seconds left to go, San Antonio probably going to win this game. Up by 13, closer than expected now. Very much closer than expected here, folks. San Antonio going to win this game, guys. That is it. The San Antonio Spurs will win their very first game back in the playoffs since 2019. Go Spurs, go! That's 1. We need 3 more. Hey, honest to God, really, really good fight for Portland. I was not expecting the Trailblazers to come out swinging like that. The San Antonio Spurs, extremely inexperienced in the postseason right now. I think they have a grand total of 4 postseason games throughout the entire team, and that's all De'Aaron. I think that's all De'Aaron Fox. But man, San Antonio got a win here. I'm happy the Spurs won, but honestly, man, that was a little too close for comfort. I thought San Antonio would blow this game out of the water like OKC did. Portland matches up pretty well right now. Here's the banging of the drum. There's the banging of the drum. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. San Antonio wins. Guys, the over-under is scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. Those of y'all asking about the money line right now. The San Antonio Spurs win this game by 13. I think the money line in the spread was 11.5. So San Antonio now leads this series 1-0. All right, y'all. I've been live since noon. It has been 10 hours and 42 minutes since I've been able to do anything else right now. So, I'm ready for bed. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation, and it's been a long day. My brain has actually turned to mush. I can feel it melting down my spine right now. Good day, great game, beautiful people out there in the chat. Congratulations to my San Antonio Spurs, and better luck next time, Portland. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Football Nation. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, y'all.